Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. When you come in, please wipe your feet before you crawl, before you do anything. Hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. Become a subscriber. Hit the like button if you don't mind. Like the video. Yeah, we in here, the aftermath. Talk about this weekend past events. And then gonna talk about what coming up. We got a lot of more fights, a lot of stuff going on, man. I love it, man. You gotta love it. Fights, and more fights, man. So let me hit this video. We're gonna get started. You know, a lot of wait for the people to come in, but hey, let's do this. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, you in here? Come on in, show some love. We're gonna do a little bit of talking about, what happened this past weekend. Then we're gonna talk about the fights this weekend. Javante Tank Davis fighting the little assassin, the little Mike Tyson, the little knockout artist, Cruz. Then we got Devin, the wannabe Dream Haney, fighting JoJo Diaz. So we got some more good, great fights coming up this weekend, people. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. They just blessing us with all these good fights, man. But sometimes the fighters, they screw it all up. You know, after the fight, instead of congratulating people, they grab the mic, sore ass losers, man. I mean, these bosses got to stop it, man. Stop the sore losing shit. Take your losing like a man and move on. See, but you know who to blame. Blame Floyd Mayweather, because people think when you lose, you're done, and that's not true. Jamel Charlo Laws came back, won a title, and now he done undisputed. Besides, well, he'll get that belt for Castano in February. So unified champ, whatever it is, man. So it can be done. It can be done. So they need to stop taking these losses, man. Bad, man. You lose, hey, pick up, go back in there and train. But see, sometimes your words can come back and bite you. Via Teofimo Lopez, when he told Deontay Wilder, stop crying like a bitch. You lost. You lost. So what happened when they come back around to him? Oh, I won 10 rounds. I won 10 rounds, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening, man. You know what I mean? I won 10 out of the 12 rounds, blah, blah, blah. What happened to stop crying like a bitch and take your loss with dignity? See? That's why I tell you fighters, man. You just got to watch your mouth sometimes, man. Because you never know. You never know when they're going to come back to haunt you. And that shit came back to haunt him real good. I mean, he was on his high horse. He was on his high horse. Couldn't nobody beat him. He beat Lomachenko. He was baddest man on the planet. He was disrespecting everybody, calling everybody out, talking about him and Lomachenko is the best fighters at 35. You know what I mean? And look what happened. Look what happened. See what happened? When you don't train as hard, you disrespect people, you take other fighters lightly, man. See, this the shit that happens. This is shit that happens when you take other fighters lightly. And that's what happened to him. He took Kambosa lightly, and Kambosa put that thing to his ass. You know what I mean? So maybe he'll learn. You know what I mean? Sometimes in boxing, it's good to be humble. But let me say this. I still think Teofimo Lopez is a good fighter, but I also think he need to move up to 140. And that, like I said before, this goes to all the fighters out there. If you're draining yourself, if you're killing yourself to make that weight, please move up, man. I understand. I understand where all the money at. I know it's at 35, and I know y'all people at 47. You know what I mean? That's where all the money in heavyweight. But you cannot kill yourself trying to make that motherfucking weight, or you're going to look terrible. You cannot disrespect your opponents and not train. Not be at hookah bars You know what I mean? Smoking hookahs, not be at Dave Chappelle event, watching Dave Chappelle and other comedy events, not be out to other boxing matches with all your little belts and shit like that, telling everybody you the undisputed champion of the world. You know what I mean? Posing with Canelo Alvarez when your father is just a damn jerk. And Teofimo Lopez, if you don't train, don't change your camp and your father, you will not make it. That man is just in it for the money. It seems like he's on drugs, but you know, he's on something. Get him out. Get him out. Let him stay in the background. Let him be the third trainer. You know what I mean? He don't need to be getting in the ring with you or none of that because he's not helping. He's not giving you no positive stuff. He's not telling you what to do. All thing he's doing, yeah, go fuck him up. Go fuck him up. Man, no, why you ain't do this? You know what I mean? Walk him down. He ain't giving you no good advice, man. So it's time for Teofimo Lopez to dump his father, man. And if not, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I'm not comparing the fathers, you're gonna be just like what's my guy name with the left hook? Danny Garcia. You're gonna be just like Danny Garcia, but even though his father's way above Tio father, but you're gonna be just like Danny Garcia's father, man. You know what I mean? Going through all that shit, man. Like when he fought Earl, he was like, "What you doing, Danny? You can fight better than this." I mean, come on, fuck him up. Get in there, Danny. I mean, he just throwing the right hand, throw the left hook. I mean, get in there, fight. See, and that's what, you know, sometimes when you training your son, that's what come up, you know, you lose all your thought because your son is getting his ass whooped. And then you go in there and forget what y'all trained for, man. You forget all that shit. You forget what you trained for. You forget the points you told them to fight. You forgot every single thing. And that's what's going on with both of these fathers, man. So, other words, get rid of them. Get rid of them. You ain't got to worry about it no more. It's time for a fresh start. You know what I mean? T.O., it's time for your big ass to move up to 140. Now you said you got an elbow injury. So, in other words, Teofimo Lopez is pulling the Dylan White. A fake injury. Well, we want to see receipts. We want to see x-rays, T.O. If you said your elbow was messed up, we want to see x-rays, man, because we're not gonna deal with that bullshit. You know, we know your butt boy Rolly said you had an elbow injury, but we want to see facts. We want to see facts. Y'all said Earl Spence was faking. All right. Earl Spence showed y'all facts. Ryan Garcia showed you a little bit of facts. I'm gonna just give him a little bit of credit. He showed y'all a little bit of facts. But T.O., we want to see facts, man. We want to see facts. And if you have a legit elbow injury, all right, fine. But you still got your ass whooped. You know what I mean? I know you wasn't gonna pay up. You wasn't gonna pull out that fight because that was a money fight. That was a money fight, so you wasn't gonna pull out that fight. And of course, I wouldn't have pulled out either. You know, especially if you can throw any kind of punch. But it looked good to me when you floored Kambosa. It ain't look like nothing was wrong with you, man. It's funny how you fighters, man, when something go wrong, you get an injury or something like that. Oh, my arm. Oh, my back. Oh, this. Oh, let's go to the doctor. You put wheelchairs on top of yourself. You supposed to be sitting in the motherfucking wheelchair. I mean, yeah. Oh my God. You can't make this shit up, man. But you know, y'all trying to make it up. Y'all really trying to make it up, man. So when you guys come in, you're in the comment section, you know, let me know what you think. Then we're gonna move on to the Tank fight, the JoJo and Devin fight, man. Would it be another upset? Huh? Would it be another upset this week? What do you guys think? Oh man, they say Baby Cruz looking good. They say Baby Cruz looking good. He's the number 3 fighter in the world. Maybe Leonard not bullshitting. You know what I mean? Leonard. Well, we all know this. He's a better technical fighter than Rolly is. So we all can deal with that. He's way better than Rolly. You know what I mean? Rolly got the power, but this little dude got power, speed, you know what I mean? Accuracy. He gets you hurt. he take you out. So, maybe Tank need to be scared. Maybe Tank need to be worried about something, man. Guy gonna be punching back. You know what I mean? Guy gonna come forward like he like it. Gonna bring the, he said he gonna bring the fight to Tank. Oh, who's in here? Hey, Tony, what's going on? I'm rolling dolo solo till people come up in here. So I'm just, telling fact about Mr. Man up in here. Mr. Man like Cruz, man. I'm telling you. He do. I'm putting a parlay on him. Mr. Man and went and watched Cruz highlight the shit. Now he ready to bet the house on Cruz against Tank, man. Tony, you hear this? Mr. Man said he want a parlay, Tony. Give him a parlay. Oh man. He can put, yeah, I told y'all that. Go shoot. Go watch his last 3 fights. His little ass can punch, man. He comes straight forward. He got a little pop with him. I guess this might come down to who got the better pop, or who got the best defense in certain situations. That's what it might come down to. But I'm telling y'all, don't underestimate that little guy, man. But I think Tank gonna win, of course. But boxing is boxing, as we can see this weekend that just passed. You know what I mean? Anything can happen in boxing. Tony say, I hear him. Go for it, Mr. Man. Yeah, this will be the first time he don't need gamble, but he might put some money on that one. You know what I mean? He like who is that? He like Mikey Garcia, Tony. He sees something. He sees something that Cruz can capitalize on when he fight Tank. That was Mr. Man saying. So he gonna put a parlay on that thing and wish for the best. I got, you know what? I haven't even looked and see how much the underdog is. How much is it? And all I'm saying is that my picking Tank, but he's never fought nobody that punches like that. Yeah, the little guy got a little pop with him, man. Yeah, I hear you, Tony. Yeah, Mr. Man. The little guy got some pop with him, man. He vicious with it too, man. He throwing him, but yeah, but Tank done been in the ring with heavyweights, man. So, he gonna have to catch Tank slipping, and I don't think he gonna catch Tank slipping. That's just my opinion, but you never know. That's why they get in the ring and swing. See, everybody underestimating this young cat. Like I tell people, them guys on them third world countries, man, they come in there hungry, El Salvador and all them people who they ain't got nothing over there, man, and that big shot to make it big, man, they gonna give it all they got. Believe that. They're gonna give it all they got, and that's all they can do. Will he upset Tank? I doubt it. But would it be a good fight? I think it would be a good fight, and I think it is going to be a good fight, man. So, Lil Cruz gonna come in and do what he got to do, man. Sometimes it ain't the best, but we'll see. Ain't nobody out there indestructible, man. Indestructible. Anybody can get beat on any given day, man. You can have an off day, and you can get caught in your equilibrium and all kinds of stuff, man. Because you get caught there, you might not be coming back. So yeah, the Cruz got a chance. Yeah, Cruz got a chance, but will he win? Will he come up with the upset? Do he got the game plan? He can punch. Yeah, he can punch, but can he take Tank punches? Can he take? He can give a punch, but can he take a punch? Hey, that might be the key right there. Cruz can give a punch, but can he take a punch? And we will see this weekend. Everybody calling him the next little baby Mike Tyson and all this stuff. Because he got the little speed like Mike, got the little power pop like Mike, but all that shit don't mean nothing if you can't take them punches coming back at you with the same speed, the same velocity, and all that shit, because he gonna be coming back. He gonna be bringing it. Well, we shall see this weekend. Whatever. You don't need whatever. You be missing fights and shit, Tony. Oh man. Look, it's 2 fights on. Well, you'll get to see them both because that fight is on a Sunday. Devin Haney and JoJo is on a Saturday. You know, and speaking of that guy, Devin Haney, let's talk about this little guy for a minute. He all on Twitter, all everywhere, Instagram, he everywhere talking about poor Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? Oh, the man was capping, the man is a bum, and all this and all that. You know what I mean? But yet he got a fight coming up with JoJo, so that means he's underestimating JoJo. JoJo ain't nothing. So that's what he's saying. You know what I mean? Devin is all over social media, yip yapping like these guys telling him he's the baddest man on the planet. Everybody ducking this guy. I hope JoJo knock his head off. You know, I hope JoJo knock his head off. What's up, Bam Bam? What's going on, champ? Salute. It's Haney time to clown. You know it. You know it. You know it, man. This dude is all on social media. You know, instead of worrying about his own fight, man, he up there worrying about Teofimo. Yeah, he was capping, he talking all that stuff. I still don't think Devin can beat Teofimo Lopez. You know, I still don't think so. You know, styles make fights, and it is what it is. But Devin got to prove to me that he can beat these guys in the top 3, 4. People can talk shit about T.O. Yeah, he lost. But you know what? His ego got in the way. His pride got in the way. He thought Kambosa was some shit. He ended in the hookah bars and the strip clubs. You know what I mean? He went to Dave Chappelle shows. He had Canelo fights. Hey, what training did he did? You know what I mean? And he know he could barely make the weight. Bam Bam. And you know, but you know how it is, man. You know how these guys do. Tony say, when you underestimate your opponent, you get your ass beat. Just saying. Exactly. Devin beats T.O. JoJo easy work too. We would never know now, huh? You know, that's why I love this thing. We all can, you know, put different scenarios in there and talk about it and say what we say, but we would never know. We'll know about the JoJo joint, but we won't never know about the Teofimo joint. You know what I mean? We'll never know. In my opinion, Devin can't beat him. I don't know why y'all keep thinking this guy is great when he hasn't fought nobody. He hasn't fought nobody. Tell me what make this guy so great. Y'all giving this man the out. See, y'all pissing me off. What make this guy? Who has this guy beat to make y'all think he's the baddest man on the planet, man? I mean, come on. Y'all got at least let him fight a B-class fighter first. And that's what he about to fight now. JoJo's B-class fighter. So let's see what happens if Devin can get through to him. You know what I mean? But, you know, remind you, JoJo fought people like Devin just as fast and stuff like that, just as skilled as Gary Russell Jr., you know what I mean? Tevin Farmer. So he used to fighting them kind of fighters. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Because sometimes when you get too big or too cocky, you know, it brings you back down. Just like what happened to Teofimo this weekend. He got too big and too cocky, and Kambosa wasn't scared. Kambosa said, nigga, I'm gonna show you who's the boss around this joint. And yeah, you want to go to hookah bars, you want to go to Dave Chappelle shows and comedy shows and go to these fights and bring all your little belts to the site while Kambosa in that joint training like Mr. T against Rocky the first fight. Shit. That's what happened. That's what happened there. T.O. underestimated him and Kambosa put a whooping on him. Rank Haney, T.O., and Kambosa. I don't know. Well, right now it got to be Kambosa number one because he's the champion. I'm still ain't putting Haney in front of T.O. I'm putting Kambosa, T.O., and Haney. Until Haney proves me otherwise, Tony, I'm not doing it. These dudes come holler about Haney and do this and do that. Haney got work to do. He got to prove to me that, you know, he's up there. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, Mr. Man said. Of course, hit the like button. And if you subscribe, can you please hit the subscribe button? You know, it helps the visibility of the show and stuff like that. And we really would appreciate it, man. But yeah, man, y'all going to have to stop on this Devin Haney stuff until he be a quality fighter. And just like Terrence Crawford, When Terrence Crawford beat Sean Porter, I gave him his kudos. If Devin Haney beat JoJo, even though JoJo's a B-class fighter, it depends on how he beat him. I would give him his kudos because Gary Russell beat the shit out of JoJo every round. You know what I mean? So he got to at least drop him or stop him. You know what I mean? Because Gary waxed his ass. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm judging this fight. That's exactly how I'm judging. Since they want to make this man and say this man the baddest man, everybody in the world ducking this guy, that's exactly how I'm judging this fight. Exactly how I'm judging this fight. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The link is already in the comment section. You want to come on in? I'm going to put the link in there again. You know, when you come in, look all the way up top. No, when you come in, look all the way up top. The link is the first thing when you come in. Come in here and look. I'm going to copy and I'm going to put the link in there again, man. You want to come on in, talk some shit? You know, let us know what y'all think about these fights coming up this weekend. Look at the link right there, the Rebuttal Entertainment. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about Devin Haney. None of them want to see Gary, though. He switched from Devin to Gary. Hey, man. I made a hell of a video about Gary. Gary, one of my favorite fighters, man. But Bam Bam, I think Gary being blackballed. You know, we all from DC and whatever. Sometimes, man, you gotta learn how to keep that shit in the house. I understand you want to speak your mind and short it. Man, fuck bitch ass Floyd, man. You can't say that stuff, man. You can't say that stuff and expect them to give you a fight with their pride and joy. Tank. You know, you gotta be more respectful, man. I know it hurt, but sometimes you gotta swallow your pride, man. Just think, if that was you, put yourself in Floyd Mayweather situation. You got Tank, then you got a fighter calling Tank out, then disrespecting you. You know what I mean? Disrespecting Leonard Ellaby and really disrespecting y'all, calling y'all all kinds of bitch motherfuckers and you know all that bullshit. Would you let Gary fight your pride and joy, or you just put him on and you got contact with Al Heyman? Would you just put him on the rocks, right? Gary blackballed himself. Exactly, Mr. Man. Gary blackballed himself, man. He blackballed himself by that talk. You know what I mean? Words is powerful. Y'all might not think so. Now, let me show you how words are powerful. Devin Haney is trash. Now, that's powerful words right there, right? Now, watch what I come back with. Until he showed me that he can beat these better competition, the A-class fighters, he get no respect from me because now all he's doing is doing the same thing T.O. doing, is talking and he looking past. Now, you see how powerful that word was? So, and that's what Gary did with Floyd Mayweather, and they blackballed him. That's all you can see it. They blackballed him, but hey, sometimes, man, you got to bite your tongue. I know it hurts. I know you don't want to bite your tongue, but you got to bite your tongue. Like I said before, y'all gonna give him a fight with y'all pride and joy after he done called you bitch motherfuckers and all this stuff, you know? I'm trying to get him on the channel. Matter of fact, I sent him a link in the messages about 2 hours ago, right on his Instagram. You know what I mean? Telling me, trying to get him on the channel. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell him the same thing I'm telling y'all right now. And speak facts. We don't bite our tongue on the Rebuttal Entertainment. Never have and never will. So when he get on here, I'm gonna tell him, man, he might have blackballed himself, man. Sometimes, you know, that thorough and hard, you know, DC shit, you got to wrap that shit in, man. You know what I mean? You can't just go out of line with that shit. Can't call a powerful grown man a bitch. Saying expectation to eat. Exactly. Yeah. And then that man in your not promoter, but Al Heyman, your management, whatever he is to you, are like close. You know, y'all do business together. Shit, all you gotta do is pick that phone up. Hey, Al, you hear all this stuff Gary called me? I mean, he being very disrespectful to me, man. He being very, I think we need to put him on the shelf for a little bit, man. You know, just don't say nothing. We just got to put him on the shelf. We got to humble him a little bit so he can watch his words. All right, I'll say, okay, I hear you, Floyd. All right, click. That's just how the conversation go, man. Man, I'm telling you, boxing a cruel sport, Bam Bam. Mr. Man, boxing is a cruel sport, man. you know, when you can call up the bosses, you know what I mean, and let them know that, hey, we're not having this shit. Let's put this man on the back burner until he learns some respect around this motherfucker. And if he don't learn some respect, we're gonna blackball his brothers. Yeah, that's what. If he don't learn how to respect me, I'm gonna try to blackball his brothers. No, I'm not saying that's what he's saying, but you know, he can say that. But you know, excuse me, but you don't know, man. But you know, everybody can assume what's going on, but you know, sometimes you just gotta bite your tongue, man. You gotta bite your tongue. Now, what happened is JoJo Diaz go out there and beat Devin Haney. Oh my God, y'all gonna be barred from this channel if I do. I'm gonna go in so hard. YouTube gonna feel sorry for the motherfucker and give me a strike. People don't operate in humility anymore. It's sad. No one respect one another these days. Yeah, but when you get blackballed and that money ain't coming in, that'll humble you in the real. That'll humble you real quick. That'll humble you real quick. You know that when they stop that money flow from coming in. It's been 2 years now since he had a fight. So ain't gonna happen. Bet you don't make that bet. Oh, you talking about the JoJo and Devin? Oh, I bet you I do. You must don't know my name. Tony, tell that nigga who's the gambler on here. Come on, man. I always bet parlays. I bet on both guys. You know what I mean? I ain't no idiot. Of course, I'm gonna put the main parlay on Devin. You know what I mean? But I'm also gonna put money on JoJo. That's how you do it. That's how you teach it. I teach people how to put parlays and bet, man. You know what I mean? I would never bet a nigga on the street because why would I do that when I can go to FanDuel and get better odds? But I will put money on JoJo to win the fight. You know what I mean? And I will put money on Devin Haney to win the fight. That's all it is. Devin supposed to be the better fighter, right? Because you guys say he's God. Everybody in the world ducking this guy. You know what I mean? He ain't even thinking about JoJo. He mentioned the KAMBOSA. Oh, I'm next. I'm next. I'm next. I'm next. Now, if Al Heyman tell Lou DiBella or whoever manages KAMBOSA, well, let's try to make this fight happen with Tank. Boy, Devin will be so mad, boy. Everybody go in then. Man, they call him the shooter. He's the real deal. Don't tell him, Tony. Bam Bam gonna learn. Bam Bam gonna learn. You know, he gonna learn. Oh, I'm gonna bet on JoJo. You can believe that. You know what I mean? He win, he lose, he lose. But that's why they call it gambling. And if you're just getting in, can you please hit the like button, man? Can you hit the subscribe button? If it's in subscriber mode, tell a friend, tell a friend. We really would appreciate it. You know what I mean? It shows the visibility of the show. You know what I mean? We should have way more subscribers than we have because this show is like dynamite, goddammit. It's dynamite. Uh-oh, there we go. Boxing enthusiast. Guess who we need? What's up, boxing enthusiast? What's going on, man? This guy Bam Bam in here say he don't think I'm a bet on JoJo. You better tell him, boxing enthusiast. He don't know who he's talking to. I bet on both of them. But it's going to be I think this fight going to be better what people think it's going to be because, in my opinion, JoJo Diaz has already fought Devin Haney. He fought Gary Russell Jr. He fought Tevin Farmer. Hey, there you go. All of them got a version of Devin Haney. Speed. Tevin got a little pop, so that's really Devin Haney. But Gary got more pop. You know what I mean? Accuracy. So JoJo Diaz is used to fighting people like that. But can he beat Devin? I don't think so. But I'm going to bet that he do, and I'm going to bet that Devin wins. So what do you think, boxing enthusiasts? I think, I'm going to bet on both because I'm a betting man. But I tell you what, Devin needs to concentrate on JoJo and stop concentrating on KAMBOSA. He all on Twitter. He all on Instagram. Hey, look, it might be another T.O. It might be another T.O., man. You know what I mean? Calling people out and all this stuff, man, and said, we fighting for that undisputed belt. You know what I mean? We fighting for that undisputed belt. Okay, y'all fighting for that undisputed belt. Fine, we hear that. But don't you have a fight before then? You know, aren't you about to fight JoJo Diaz? So I don't know, man. I think Devin need to concentrate, man, because he ain't no bad man. You know what I mean? He ain't the bad man like they say he is, man. Because I'm telling you, boss enthusiast, I'm telling you, Tony, I'm telling you, Bam Bam, I'm telling you, Mr. Man, I'm telling you, all the people who's in here watching now who's not commenting. I'm talking to every last one of you guys. If JoJo Diaz upset or whatever y'all call it, beat Devin Haney, I'm telling y'all now, if JoJo Diaz upset or whatever y'all call it, beat Devin Haney, I'm gonna go so hard on this dude. Dude two gonna just fuck with me and say, well, let's just give him a strike anyway. they gonna, hey, Eric, they gonna feel sad for that nigga, Eric. Oh man, they gonna feel. Hey, look, Eric changed his profile picture. He don't look like he in jail no more. What's up, Eric? Fly, eagle, fly. Oh man, yeah, man. So Eric, yeah, I'm just talking about the past, what happened, man, and how T.O. let everybody down. Now he can go move up to 40 if he say so, man. He need to get rid of his father. And then, you know, we talking about little baby Tank. They say baby Tank might, Mike Tyson might upset Tank. I doubt it, but you know, I think it's gonna be a good fight. So, man, there's gonna be 2 weeks straight that we have good fights to watch, man. And man, I'm really gonna enjoy it. It's my birthday weekend, my birthday Friday. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good weekend. And if Devin wins, you still gonna be hating. Exactly. Because JoJo ain't no A class fighter. I get JoJo a B minus. He'll a B class fighter, you know. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It depends on how Devin wins. Because I don't know if you came in and heard what I said beforehand. JoJo already fought Devin Haney. He already fought him. He fought Gary Russell Jr. and Tevin Farmer. So he already used to that style. He already used to that style, man. So ain't nothing Devin can do but move a little bit more like we know he's going to do. And then he might stay in there because JoJo ain't got no pop to keep, you know, to get his attention, maybe to keep him off his ass. You know what I mean? But JoJo do dig to the body. He do dig to the body, man. And that's one way to slow. That's one way to slow his ass down. Is JoJo better than Ramirez? Talking about Ramirez that fought Josh Taylor? What Ramirez you talking about? That's the only Ramirez. I think you're talking about the one that fought Josh Taylor at 40. I don't know where you're going at with that one, champ. You know what I mean? But I know he did fight Gary. He did fight Tevin, and Devin, they all like in one group. They all like the same fighters, man. In my opinion, you know what I mean? One just move a little bit more. One stand there and try to throw a little bit more combinations. You know what I mean? One got a little bit better defense than the other. One got more pop than the other. So it's a lot we can go through with them guys there, man. You know what I mean? A lot we can go through. But I know one thing. He better not lose. He better not lose. Nah, the dude Devin fought that buzzed him. You talking Linares? Nah, they're about the same. Linares is old. Now, 3 years ago, that Linares, no, he ain't nowhere near as good as that one. But the one that he just fought, yeah, they're about the same, man. Linares, he didn't throw no punches. He threw punches, man. What did he average? I think he averaged like maybe 7 punches or 8 punches around. He threw like 7 to 8 punches around. You know what I mean? That version of Linares, they're about even. They're about even, man. But he ain't got that pop like Linares. See, that's the thing about it. JoJo got to get some pop. That's what I told y'all last time. JoJo should have been in there working on pop, strength, and conditioning. Speed and power. Speed and power. That's what he should have been working on because, if Devin feel his hardest punch and he don't go nowhere, it's gonna be a long night for JoJo. But as I said again, he already fought Devin Haney. He already fought Devin Haney when he fought Terrence. When he fought Gary Russell and my man, Crooked Eye. So maybe that'll help him. Maybe it won't, but we'll see, man. But I like JoJo. JoJo a warrior, man. He get in there, but the thing about it, he cut too easy too. He cut real easy. You know what I mean? And I think I was telling somebody today, if they stop that fight, I think it might be JoJo cut. He got a cut right there that just healed. He cut real easy, man. Devin going to hit him. So we don't know what's going to go on with that, man. We don't know what's going to go on with that, but JoJo gonna better be on his P's and Q's, man. He's like, JoJo be on your ass. They need to stop talking about KOing people just fight. And that would irk my nerves. That would irk me today, Irk. You see Devin everywhere on Instagram, and he ain't mentioned nothing about JoJo. He ain't mentioning nothing about JoJo. The only thing he's talking about is KAMBOSA. Unify the belts. You know what I mean? I'm like, you sure? If I'm KAMBOSA, I'm like, unify. Ain't I'm the undisputed? Leave it up to the WBC on their website, on their official website. I'm undisputed. You know what I mean? Oh, man. They got to stop that shit, Eric. I'm telling you. No more emailing people the belts. No more FedEx delivering them belts. If you haven't fought for the belt, if the belt is up for grabs and you the number one champion and somebody failed the drug test or whatever, nah, I'm not giving nobody shit. You fight and you fight for that belt. That's exactly how it should be, man. You fight and you fight for the belt, and I'm not giving nobody the belt because they the number one in the WBC, WBO, the IBF, and the ABA and CBA. No more of that shit. Franchise tag need to be gone. The franchise tag need to be no more. It was a bullshit tag in the first place. So Canelo couldn't fight Jamal Charlo. So they need to get rid of the franchise tag. They need to stop emailing people these belts and make these motherfuckers fight. That'll stop all that shit. I can agree with that. Yeah, man, come on, man. The WBC belt was already given. Man, fuck that. Go fight for the belts. I'm not giving nobody no more belts. I'm not sending you the email champion and nothing like that. I don't care if you're the number one you're the number one contender or nothing. I'm gonna say the number one fight the number two for the belt, or number one fight the number three for the belt. I am not giving you any belts no more. Fight for it. You think JoJo Diaz had a good chance of causing an upset? Yeah. Just think, boxing enthusiasts. JoJo done already fought. He done already fought Devin Haney. Think about it. JoJo Diaz already fought Devin Haney in terms of Gary Russell Jr. and Tevin Farmer. They're the same people. You put both of them together, they Devin Haney. Terrence Farmer and Gary Russell. JoJo done fought both of them guys. He won one and he got his ass whooped on the other one. But I think Gary prepared him for Tevin. So both of them fights should prepare him for JoJo. I mean, for Devin. That's exactly what should happen. Both of them fights, that he learned from should prepare him for Devin. You know what I mean? Because we all know Devin going to do. He going to get in, pop, get out, dance around, shoulder roll, all that little fake pretty stuff. You know what I mean? And you know what JoJo going to do. JoJo going to stalk him and try to weigh his body down. But I think JoJo just don't have the pop to get Devin undivided attention. He might get his attention but he's not going to get his undivided attention. You know what I mean? So that's just my point in it. What you think? I think, but I do think it's going to be I think it's going to be a real good fight. You know what I mean? And you never know. You never know. He might pull a Kambosa because right now Devin Haney is acting like Tio. Right now he acting like Tio, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But I tell y'all one thing. A lot of people sending me texts. They say they think Tank might go down. I say, man, y'all out y'all goddamn mind, man. That ain't happening, man. You know what I mean? Tank ain't going down. But it's gonna be a good fight because little Mike Tyson, man, he throws some hard little punches, man. But like I tell people, I'm a firm believer. To give a punch, you got to be able to take a punch. And can Cruz take Gervonta Davis' punch? And can Gervonta take Cruz' punch? You know, but we know Cruz ain't spawned no motherfucking light heavyweights and shit like that. So, you know, even though you got them headgear on, you still feel that shit. But, you know, it's a different when you don't have it on and shit like that. But it's going to be some good fights, man. It's going to be some good fights. And I'm going to make a video about that joint tomorrow. Devin Haney, JoJo done already fought Devin Haney. That's my video going to be tomorrow. He done already fought Devin Haney in terms of Gary Russell Jr. and Tevin Farmer. So it is what it is, man. That's exactly what I think. Exactly what I think, man. Tank sleeps dude, and Tank can take a punch. Exactly. That's the same thing I'm thinking, Bam Bam. That's the same. That is what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? They show Cruz throwing punches and knocking people out, but you know, they're not showing him taking no punches. And we know he gonna feel them punches coming at him. And then he gonna be trying to stop. So this shit might be in the square in the middle of the ring, swinging. You know what I mean? So I don't know. If he throwing them wild punches and trying to press Tank out, that might be his demise right there, man. I agree with you, Bam Bam. I agree with you 1,000% on that one, man. You know, we know Tank can take some punches, man. But do we know Cruz can take them punches? Hey. Time will tell. You know what I mean? I went back and looked at some of Cruz's fights, man. I ain't see him taking too many punches. I ain't see people really hitting him that much. You know what I mean? I'm talking like really cleanly, fresh on the chin and stuff like that. No, I ain't seen that. But, you know, we see Tank taking punches. You know what I mean? From bigger guys and stuff like that, from people who got a little bit of pop with them. But they saying this guy going to hit him with multitude of punches, man. I don't know. That's why we podcasters, we journalists, we get to watch the fight, right, boxing enthusiasts, and they get in the ring and swing. And hopefully, you know, they swing right. If not, they going night, or they're going to lose. And it's a shame they killing T.O. like they killing him, man. But he deserved it. He deserved everything he gets, man, for acting childish and foolishness and, you know, getting big-headed. And I'm going to tell Teofimo one more time, fire the cokehead. I know it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt him more than it's going to hurt you, though. Fire your father and get a better trainer. And until you get rid of that dude, get all that confusion out your life and all that confusion inside the ring, tell him he can be the third trainer, man. You know what I mean? He can put water in your mouth or something like that, man. You know, just don't try to give you no direction. The only thing he do gonna say, go in there and fight, kick his ass. That's the only thing he said the whole fucking fight, man. You know what I mean? After every round, he jumping up, throwing his hand up like an idiot, man. It's like he liked the attention more than his son do. He liked that attention more than his son do, and it's pitiful, man. It's time for him to get up out of here. And if I was Teofimo, somebody may pull that guy to the side and say, look, you want to further your career, you're going to have to get rid of your father. And if you don't get rid of your father, champ, it's going to all be the same because it's a distraction. Just like y'all start speaking for 6 months, you know, you need to stop speaking for 6 more months. You know, go pray on it, man. You know what I mean? Go meditate. Get yourself back together, man. Stop making up excuses. Stop. You was a diva. You deserve to lose, and you lost. No excuses. No ifs and buts about it. See, they need to let me talk to these motherfucking fighters, man. I ain't sugarcoat nothing. Let me talk to all of them. They need to let me talk to all of them. I'll tell them how it is, Bam Bam. Facts, Dad got to go. yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. I mean, the dude act like he's on coke, man. I mean, I'm just being real. He act like he's on something, man. I mean, he's jumping up, all jittery, telling him his son misinfo. He needs strategizing, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, but you know, we outside the ring, they inside the ring. I guess they know better than we do. They supposed to know better than we do, man. But I don't think so, man. I just don't think so. I just don't think that's a match made in heaven. And another person, I'm just gonna mention this. Another guy need to get rid of their father, but I think he's just trying to money grab 2 more fights. It's Danny Garcia. It's time for Angel to go to, man. But far as T.O., yeah, they got to go, champ. They got to go. You know what I mean? Both of y'all was slipping. Both of y'all was on y'all high horse. And then, you know, see how quick you could be up this high. You could be up this fucking high. And next thing you know, this is how you drop. Drop down to reality. You could be high as a kite on he was on what? High 1,000 high when he beat Lomo. No, we don't need motherfucking Bob, fuck top rank. We going to Thriller. I mean, all that shit came tumbling down, man. And that's what the fuck he get. That's exactly what he get. You could be on cloud 9, then you fall your ass down. You out smoking hookahs. You going to see Dave Chappelle. You know what I mean? You got all these fake ass belts posing with Canelo Alvarez. And you got your father on some kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? If you don't get rid of your father, champ, I just feel sorry for you. He ain't going to take you to the promised land, man. And you know what I mean? Move your fat ass up. Don't use weight as a excuse, man. Move your fat ass up, man. Because it's just crazy. Oh, look who in the house. What's up, BF? My nigga, man. No, just in here chatting, you know what I mean? T.O. trash. Hey, he damn sure looked like trash Saturday, didn't he? That's the reason he ducked Boogeyman. Oh, hell, there you go. Boogeyman Haney. Man, there you go. Haney. I don't feel nothing. He got his ass whipped. You don't feel nothing for him. Yeah, you know what, BF? I don't feel nothing for him either, y'all. I just don't. Because the way he acted fool, showed off, you know what I mean? Me and who he say? Me and Lomachenko, the baddest motherfuckers on the planet right now. Everybody else beneath me. You know what I mean? He just showed his ass for a whole motherfucking year. That's all he did. Then coming into this fight, he ain't show KAMBOSA no respect. None at all. None at all. He had the hookah bar, man. You know what I mean? He went to the Dave Chappelle show. Then he went to some comedy. When did he have time to train? And he already know his fat ass can barely make the weight. I just don't understand. You know what I mean? You know, I feel sorry for him because he reaped what you sow, man. You reap what you sow. You did all this to yourself. Now, if he's going to get back on board, he gonna have to G-check himself and start with getting his father out of his life. All that extra bullshit he was doing was pathetic. Yeah, it damn sure was. It was pathetic. Tony, you know it's pathetic. I mean, he did that shit on himself, man. I just don't believe he did that stuff. Dude has a spray tan on. Oh man, his head was white and his body was Mexican. Oh my God, y'all going in on him, man. So BF, let me ask. Well, since you come in here, you know what I mean. You come in here. Let me ask you a question. And I know you're a straightforward person like I am, and you know how I feel about Haney. What am I wrong for saying this? Jojo Diaz, to me, just me personally, had already fought Devin Haney. He already fought Devin Haney. He fought Gary Russell Jr. and Crooked Eye Tevin Farmer. No, you put both of them together, that's Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Pop, moves, skills. You know, so I'm just saying it to say this: JoJo not going to beat him. Well, I don't think he's going to beat him, but you know what I mean. That's why they get in the ring to swing. But I think JoJo is used to fighting a guy like that. You know what I mean? And if the way Haney fights, the way y'all say he's fighting, he gonna go in there and smash JoJo. He gonna just beat the shit out of JoJo. You know what I mean? If that's what you guys saying, you know, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a smash. You know me. I'm a betting man. I'm gonna bet on JoJo, but I'm gonna put my big parlay on Devin to win because you bet with your mind, not your heart, and that's what it's going to be. Bam, bam. Salute, BF. Like I said, Haney watches him, T.O. and KAMBOSA. Yeah, don't change that narrative now, man. You know what I mean? We will never know unless they get in. That's one thing I always say, man. We can say this person can be this person. We can say that person can be that person. But until they get in the ring and fight, we will never know. And I'm still betting if T.O. fight Devin, I'm taking T.O. That's just me. He got to prove to me that he can beat these upper echelon of fighters, man. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna, we can bury T.O. and I'm burying him. I'm burying him to the ground. But he ain't no bum though. He ain't no bum. He just fucked up in the brain. His father, him, you can tell they father and sons. Both of them fucked up in the brain, man. And it's a shame to say that, man. But it is what it is, man. So that at the end they saying Lil Cruz gonna get Tank some problems. So we won't know, but we got 4 days to find out. That's for damn sure. And the thing about it, on my birthday weekend this week, so I'm gonna be in there partying. So whatever happens. I have no horse in this race. I have no horse in this race, man. I just hope everybody come out healthy. That's all I hope. Every fighter come out healthy, and may the best man win. So Devin, man, slow it down though. You go see his Instagram, you go see his Twitter. All he talking about is beating KAMBOSA. He ain't even mentioning JoJo. And if he ain't learned one thing, he should learn from T.O. That's what he should. Haney loses, I'll catch after you. Haney wins. Shoot me a hat. Laugh out loud at the rebuttal. Hey, you know what? No, I ain't saying he's gonna win, but wait a minute, let me show you something, man. Cause we gotta. You know what? Let me say it now. I thank everybody for buying the gear, the merch. The merch been selling like hotcakes, man. And bam, bam, there you go, right there, man. You get all the hats you want. We got all kinds, all colors, man. Go right there. Streamlabs.com, the Rebuttal Entertainment merch. You know what I mean? And you can get all the merch you want, champ. You know what I mean? I bet money, not merch. But Devin should win. He should win because everybody say he's the most talented fighter out there. They giving him them kudos, but like I said before, man, they need to stop all this belt shit. They need to get rid of that franchise belt. They need to get rid of Mauricio Suleiman. They need to get rid of his ass. You know what I mean? The WBC is just some trash ass organization, man. Devin shouldn't have to go through that shit, man. Everybody keeps saying him. He ain't the champ. He ain't the WBC champ. He's the email champ and all that shit. I'm gonna start a petition. If it's belt already up and people ain't fighting for it, we not emailing it. We not giving it to nobody. If Devin or Tank or whoever is the number one competition is the belt up, I'm not giving you nothing. I'm gonna give you somebody else to fight for. Maybe the number 2 cat or maybe the number 3 cat. There will be no more handouts in boxing. That go for Devin. That go for Jamal Charlo. That go for all of them. Fight for the belts. Ain't no more giving nobody shit. I don't give a fuck what you is. I don't give a fuck you number 1 or number 2. You know what I mean? That'll solve all the problems, y'all. That would solve all the problems. You ain't got to worry about, like T.O. saying, I'm the undisputed. Mauricio said it. Then Mauricio said, no, Devin Haney is the champ of the WPC, man. You just got a belt. You just got a belt on over there, champ. You just holding that belt hostage. Devin is the champ over there. But if Mauricio would have made them guys fight for it, not say Devin and T.O., but Devin and somebody else. It could have been Devin and the number 2 or the number 3 contender. they could have fought for that WBC belt instead of handing Devin the belt, instead of handing Jamal Charlo the belt. Stop handing these motherfuckers the belt and make them fight for the belt. How about that? That's a good motherfucking idea. Stop handing these guys the belts and make them fight somebody for the belt. Get rid of that trash-ass franchise tag belt that you made up so Canelo wouldn't have to fight Jamal Charlo. And I don't care what nobody say. That's the only reason he got that belt. That's the only reason they made that belt. Now you got to ask for the belt. You got to send paperwork in for the franchise. Man, get rid of the franchise belt. Make everybody fight for the belt that's up and ain't nobody fought for. You know what I mean? Somebody might have lost a belt on the scale and whatsoever and shit like that. So if I lose a belt on the scale, the number one contender or the number two contender, whoever I've seen fit, automatically get the belt. Where they do that shit at? Where they do that at? Why just you can't make people fight for them? Then you won't hear the shit like email champ. Oh, you ain't fighting nobody for the belt and stuff like that, man. Come on, man. We got to be better than that as boxing fans, as podcasters, as journalists. We got to start getting on their ass. You know what I mean? We got to get on their ass. But I know one thing. If all these boxers start thinking like Tank Gervonta Davis said on the Brian Custer show, these sanctioning organizations going to start feeling that shit. They going to start feeling it. Because they asked Tank, what do we think about Undisputed and all them belts? Tank just smiled like this. And he say, that's a lot of motherfucking sanctioning fees. So I keep telling y'all, man. I keep telling y'all just not listening to me. I'm telling you. We interview all these fighters every Wednesday. Pro fighters, amateurs, and everything. And behind the scenes, we talk to them. There's a lot of motherfucking sanction fees, and a lot of people's not giving a fuck about them belts. I'm telling y'all. Mark my word when I tell y'all this. A lot of people's not caring about them belts, man. They is not caring about them belts. Bam Bam, where they do that at? Ain't that what I'm saying, Bam Bam? That's exactly what I'm saying. Where they do that shit at? Hey, I guess they do it right here, huh? Oh man, they need to make it one belt each organization only. Hey, well, yeah, that's what we hope and pray they do. But you know, they got to get that moolah, man. They got to get that moolah, boxing enthusiasts. That ain't gonna happen. We wish it happened, but that shit ain't gonna happen, man. Tank said same thing as May. Exactly, exactly. Like right now, let me tell y'all something. Right now, Jamal Charlo. If Jamal Charlo beat Castano in when they fight, they supposed to fight in February, right? If he beat Castano in February, he might have one title defense for them undisputed belt. Believe he gonna give them up because of all them motherfucking sanctioning fees. Josh Taylor gonna do the same thing eventually, and that's what the word is now. That's one way to get them organizations straight. With all these belts and all these sanctioning fees. But boxing enthusiasts is right. If they just had one belt for the IBF, the WBO, the WBA, the WBC, the EFG, and HIJK belts, if they just had one belt for every organization, everything would be fine. One. That's it. Or maybe two. Maybe you can be the champion belt what is it? The super champion and the regular champion in each division. The super champion and the regular champion in each division, and that's it. We don't need no silver belt. We don't need no Idaho belt. We don't need no first class general belt. We don't need no other belt, man. You know what I mean? But they spread it so far because all that. And what do they do with the sanction fees anyway? Do anybody know? Anybody know? Tell me. Is it going to a good cause? Is it going to these fighters that's homeless now and they ain't making no money? Is the sanctioning fees helping these guys? I mean, what they doing with these sanctioning fees now? Maybe in interim and the champ is injured, familiar to the UFC. Yeah, something like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But that other shit they doing, they need to stop, man. It will be no more email champions. I'm not giving nobody else the belt. No more email champions. You will fight for these belts. Like I said, if the number one can't fight, if the number one champion, number one contender, and number two or number three contender is available, that's who's fighting for these belts. I'm not emailing people no more belts, and then that will stop all the bullshit. See, they need to make me head. They need to make me the head. They need to make me the head of the state, baby. The head of boxing. I will get all this shit done in 2 years. Just give me 2 years. I get everything done. I only want to see best fighting the best. I don't care how we get it, but can't listen to Tank because what he is doing is trash. Well, who's doing better than Tank, Tyrone? Tell me, who's doing better than Tank? That's all I'm asking. You said it. Now tell me, who's doing better than Tank? You say what he's doing is trash. Who's doing better than Tank? And I'm gonna wait for your response. How T.O. let the man whip his ass like that? Maybe Haney was right. Dante, what's up, champ? We ain't seen you in a minute. Oh man, hey, Dante, I'm tell you what the man did. Dante, the man was out. He didn't give a fuck. He thought KAMBOSA was light work. He thought KAMBOSA was light work. Hey, Dante, the dude was at hookah bars. The dude was at Dave Chappelle's show. He was at a lot of comedy shows. He went to the NBA games. You seen him at the Canelo fight, putting all his belt up there, him and his little fake green belt. He didn't train for the fight because he thought he was going to just knock this dude out. You see how he came in the fight throwing wild overhands and missing and throwing all that shit. Then he got tapped on that chin and fell down. You know what I mean? T.O. didn't train for that fight, and he get everything he deserved. That's what. First, like I said, him and his father, both of them are psycho inside. They need to go see a therapist. I think both of them need help. Especially his father. He need to get rid of his father. You know what I mean? He need to move his fat ass. You see how big he look? He need to move his big ass up to 140. You know what I mean? If you was out of shape, that's your part. Now ain't tell me he had a bad elbow. Oh, so he pulling a Dylan White, man. Well, we want to see video. We want to see x-rays. Like y'all made Earl Spence show x-rays. We want to see x-rays. Y'all made Ryan Garcia show x-rays. We want to see x-rays. You know what I mean? We don't want to hear nothing Teofimo Lopez got to say, man. We don't want to hear shit. If you're just getting in, man, I really appreciate if y'all hit the like button, man. If you're a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend, man, and I really would appreciate it, man. He said, how T.O. that? Okay, we've seen that. I don't care about money. I don't care about money. That's Tank. I told Shakur, stop Crawford, stoppage Crawford, stoppage and KAMBOSA upset. Give me my flowers. Yeah, let's give Gene his flowers. He sure did. He sure did. But Gene, I told people too, KAMBOSA upset. I put it in the parlay, and the parlay fucked me because I had some football teams with it. You know what I mean? But hey, once I seen that dude smoking that hookah, and at the Dave Chappelle show, and him and his father just talking all these shit at different events, and you barely see him training, I knew KAMBOSA was gonna put that thing to him. I knew it. Yeah, I seen he came out fighting like a amateur, swinging all crazy. Yeah, he did. Will you be watching Brooke and yeah, right. You know damn well I sent you an email about that shit. They wait 5 years to make Kell Brook and Amir Khan. Man, nobody watching that trashy shit. You probably 5 minutes away from the arena, UK. Bother through you. I know you're gonna go watch it. I ain't watching that trash. Yes, you got some explaining to do, Tyrone. Exactly, Bam Bam. Tell Tyrone to do some explaining. You know what I mean? Kell about to beat the shit out of Khan. Exactly. Exactly. I'm picking Kell Brook. But hey, Gene, you still in here, Gene? Dante, I want y'all to answer this question. Y'all just getting in. Tell me, am I wrong or not? Devin fighting JoJo, right? And to me, I told people JoJo already fought Devin Haney. JoJo already fought Devin Haney because he fought Gary Russell Jr. and he fought what's my man name with the crooked eye? I said his name 15 times. Now he can't come to me. Tevin Farmer. He fought Tevin Farmer. He fought Gary Russell Jr. So to me, he's prepared to fight Devin Haney because they all the same fighter. You know what I mean? Gary might be a little bit more skilled than them, than both of them. That's just my opinion. But he done already fought them. So that's why I think it's going to be a tougher fight than what people think. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be a way tougher fight than what people think, man. Care about to get the shit. Yeah, he is. Glass jaw against the glass eye. I would not put Tank in with Haney T.O. because he is like 4 years older. So I'm a Tank should be doing more. Get boy, Tyrone, if you don't stop that bull, get the fuck. So what happened with these younger fighters fight the older fighters? What's the difference? What's the difference? They all in the same weight class. You know what I mean? Tank ain't no more than 2 years older than these guys. You know what I mean? Tank 26, right? 26, 27, one of them. So what's the difference between Tank and T.O. and Devin and Shakur and Ryan? They all in the same boat, just 2-3 years older than each other. That don't make sense, their champ. That don't make sense. He should be doing more. All of them should be doing more. You know what I mean? Like finding better quality fighters, better quality opponents. You know what I mean? They need to stop putting all that shit on Tank. That's all I'm saying. True, Gary, more skilled than Haney, but Haney longer. That's a good one, Deontay. You know what I mean? Yeah, he is. And I tell y'all what, y'all thought Kenny Porter threw in the towel? Let Tank fight Devin. Bill Haney ain't gonna find that motherfucking towel fast enough. Shoot. He be throwing them up like this. Shoot. He gonna throw that motherfucking towel in so quick. Tank gonna knock that nigga head off, man. Cause I'm telling y'all, Tank do not like Devin Haney. He don't talk about fighters, but I'm telling you, worse after Rolly, Tank do not like Devin Haney. And he gonna try his best to knock his fucking head off. But he ain't gonna come in like stupid ass T.O. and throwing haymakers and hooks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Tyrone, you got to stop that stuff, Tyrone. Age ain't nothing but a number in boxing, man. Come on. Age ain't nothing but a number. Shit, Shakur what, 22, 23? How about that dude he fought with like 28, 29? You know what I mean? And I'm not even talking about Hearn. I'm talking about the other guy he fought. So, you know, age ain't nothing but a number, man. You got to come better than that here, champ. You got to come better than that here, man. But I don't know. So they trying to say little Mike Tyson, the little guy, Cruz, is going to do some damage to Tank. What you guys think? You know, they watching the videos. They watching the highlights and shit like that. And I keep telling y'all, the guy got some fight in him, man. He got a little bit of pop. But it's not how much pop you got. It's how much pop you can take. You can dish it, but can you take it? If Cruz gonna be able to take them punches, Tank gonna be throwing back at him. And you know Tank is gonna throw them back at him, man. You know. You got a question, Deontay? I question Haney Chin. That's what I want to see Haney fight good in his last fight, but he never recovered after he got rocked. Yeah, he got to get that. He need that Floyd Mayweather recovery because, you know, Floyd recovered quick off them punches, man. Everybody ain't got that quick recovery. He held for the last 2 rounds. Ain't no such thing as a Mexican Tyson. I'm sorry, just true. Oh, ain't no such thing as a Mexican Mike Tyson. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. Tank going to knock this dude out about 4 rounds, man. You think so? Oh man, yeah. I think this one's going to be a quick one. You know what I mean? But you know I'm a betting man, so put money on both. You know I'm betting Tank. Yeah, Tank going to knock him out. I do think so because all he do is come forward and throw punches. He come forward and throw hard punches. He tailor-made. All Tank got to do is counter him, you know, and it's gonna be over. You know, they show all his videos of him knocking people out. They show all the videos of Cruz knocking people out with devastating fashion, quick hands, and all that shit. But if you go back and watch, you never seen one guy really hit him flush. You know what I mean? You never seen one guy hit him flush. And that's so damn funny. I don't know. It's just so funny, man. So we'll see with that, man. But what y'all think, man? You think Cruz got a chance? You think Cruz got a chance? I don't know. We're gonna see, man. Cause I'm telling y'all, the Devin JoJo fight, I'm giving it 60-40 Devin. 60-40 Devin. The Tank and Cruz fight, I'm giving it 80-20 Tank. Anybody got better prediction? Let me know, man. 60-40 Devin, 80-20 Tank. That's how I'm going to this shit. That's exactly how I'm going. Oh man. Tank will slap him silly. Yeah, I think so. But you know, a lot of people thought Teofimo was gonna slap KAMBOSA. I'm just trying to play devil advocate. They thought Tio was gonna slap KAMBOSA silly, but I didn't because I knew he wasn't training. Just like there is no Mexican Roy Jones Jr. We black folks, especially in a different way. Exactly. His ass going to get hit flush Sunday night. Y'all funny as shit, man. Y'all funny. Hey, look, while y'all listening, man, can you please hit the like button, man? I really appreciate it, man. If you ain't a subscriber, hit the subscriber button, tell a friend, tell a friend. And also, if you out, you at work, you're in your car, all you got to do is say Google Rebuttal Entertainment Podcast. We on Google, we on iHeart Radio, and we on Spotify. So we everywhere y'all want us to be, baby. We on Google Podcast, we on iHeart Radio, and we on Spotify Podcast. The Rebuttal Entertainment, man. So y'all want to hear it? Just say it. He's going. He say flush. It's not even a fight, man. Y'all gotta stop that, Tyrone, man. You know, little Mike Tyson, man, little Mexican Tyson, as Bam Bam say. he got some pop with him, man. He got some pop with him. You know, you can't underestimate nobody, man. You see what just happened? KAMBOSA beat the living shit out of Teofimo, man. So you got to be there. Tank is more dedicated and focused than T.O. Had to let success go to his head. Exactly. Only thing Tank been saying lately, I got people to take care of. I got 2 girls I just had, and I got to feed my family. That's all that matters. And you know what I mean? And do y'all see how mellow Tank is now? How mature he done matured and shit like that, man. He don't do all that crazy stuff no more. You know, I just love it, man. I love the new Tank, man. T.O. was never that good. Yeah, if y'all say so. You know what I mean? If y'all say so. T.O., I'm telling y'all what T.O. problem is. He need a new trainer. And y'all can't say a nigga wasn't that good who beat Lomachenko, who beat Richard Coleman, and beat Nakatani. So who else beat them 3? I'm going to wait, Tyrone. Since he wasn't that good, I'm not going to dog the man by down inside the ring. But outside the ring, he's a fucking jerk. You know what I mean? His father runs the world. He need to get rid of him. But since he can't fight, name another fighter who beat them 3. That's all I need to know. Name another fighter who beat them 3 right there. So you can't say the man ain't that good, man. You know what I mean? I just feel that he got big-headed. He got above himself. He ain't had nobody to bring him back down to reality. But you know what? You know who brought him back down to reality? George KAMBOSA. That's who brought him back down to reality. That's who brought him back down to reality. Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, man. But yeah, you say he ain't that good. Tell me who else did that. Loma was a hot. No, he wasn't. I know what Tank going to do, but I got to see what Haney going to do. I just don't see what a lot of people be talking about with this Haney shit. Hey, ask Tyrone Spencer. That's his boy. I'm with you, Dante. I'm with you 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. This dude is the second coming of Jesus Christ, man. That's what they need to put on Devin Haney. The second coming of Jesus Christ, if you leave it up to some of these guys, you know what I mean? And the guy hasn't did shit. Nothing. Nada. But he's the second coming to Jesus Christ. And Loma B. Russell. Taliban, man. They just Taliban, man. They need to stop hating, man. You know what I mean? T.O. is a fucked up dude, but don't hate on his resume, man. He beat 3 good fighters, man, and ain't nobody else for it. So you can say what you want. You can call Loma a hype job or whatever you want to call him, because he, but ain't nobody beat him but T.O. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. One fighter has a championship fight first. Fight, lose, get another shot. Next fight, ESPN takes off a loss of his record. They compare him to Ali. Tell me that's a hype job. What the guy? But hey, I understand. But what they got to do with what he does in the ring? That's ESPN and Top Rank. You know how they is. They're gonna promote the white guy. It ain't racist or nothing, but that's what they do. See, it Terrence Crawford. They ain't promote Terrence Crawford, did they? And see, Shakur Stevenson. They not promoting Shakur. Shakur supposed to have that Valdez fight by now. Is he fighting? No. ESPN and them, they're going to promote the white man, the white guy. So, that's what they do, man. Yeah, T.O. got to get his dad out of his corner. Guy getting beat up in press conferences and giving bad advice in the corner. Exactly. 1,000%, man. And I said that when I first came on here, man. If he don't get rid of that dude out of his corner, he ain't gonna be nothing. Because first of all, y'all might not knew this, but a year and a half ago, Tia Fimo and his father, they ain't speak for 6 months. For 6 months. Because of his father, money, hungry, getting on his nerves, they arguing, they fussing all the time. He's not good for your soul and your well-being, man. You got people in your area, you gotta get them out your area, man. You gotta go get woosah. Get that shit out your way. Say, Pops, be my father, not my trainer. Be my father, not my trainer, man. Because the stuff you're doing is not working, and you confusing me, man. And I just need to go a different direction. That's what he's gonna have to tell him. And if not, hey, he ain't gonna go nowhere. Bottom two say Loma is still in the mix. Believe me, he was injured versus T.O. You know what? At first, me, Boston Enthusiast. I don't play that injury bullshit when somebody fight. But this time, I'm kind of think I'm going to believe you. I'm kind of think I'm going to believe what you said, because, man, when he came back and forth, who was that? Nakatani, Ignu, whoever fuck he fought. Man, he beat the dog shit out of him. I ain't seen him move and punch like that in a minute. Guy ain't even beat that dude like that. I'm like, man. Yeah. Loma not no hype job, that's for sure, man. You know what I mean? He's not that. He's not what they made him out to be, like Tyrone said too, though. He's not what they made him out to be. Just using calls. It is T.O. best win. He beat a good fighter, not God. Okay, got you. I did not know that. Yeah. Tyrone, Shakur will beat Haney ass tomorrow. His daddy talk a lot, but he ain't asking for that fight, is he? You know what I mean? I guess I'm the only one that be. I'm glad I'm not the only one that be giving the Haney hell. I like that, Deontay, because, man, I'm telling you, his father's some trash. There's a lot of shit y'all probably don't know about his father. The reason I don't like him, and you know what? Let me say this. At one time, I was blaming Devin, but I apologize on my live because of his father's an asshole. Because y'all don't know, one time his father was on the show, and his father, Gary Russell Jr., brother, died. And his father came on. You know how he want to play the big guy, the tough guy. You know what I mean? People in the comments and all that shit laughing at him. And Gary brother Batman was on the show, and they were going back and forth. And Bill Haney told Batman, "Fuck your dead brother. I don't give a fuck about your brother." You know, faking. And there was dudes in DC in that chat along with me. Only thing I put in that chat after he said that shit was, "You can never come to DC again. You could never come to DC again when you're gonna tell another nigga, fuck your brother, fuck your dead ass brother." And the only reason y'all can't see that video, and BF tell you when he was on my show, what, a month ago, he took the video, he never put the video up. He never put it up, and he still ain't gonna put it up. Yes, he told Batman, fuck your dead ass brother. I don't give a fuck about him. All that faking, all that perpetrating on air. And people was going at him, especially the ones in DC and Baltimore. They said, "Nigga, you can never come to DC again," after saying that shit. You don't try to impress people, you know what I mean, live and all that stuff, and people in the comment section saying that sucker ass shit. And that's my reason I do not like Bill Haney. And sometimes I got to catch myself because I take it out on Devin, you know what I mean? But I bring myself back. But in terms of being a fighter, Devin still got to prove to me that he's one of the best out there by fighting the better competition than what he's fighting. At Dante Hall, I like Haney, not a Haney fan. I could care less if he takes a L. Oh. He went into serious shoulder surgery 2 days after the fight. Yeah, he did. Talking about Lomachenko. Oh my God, same reason I hate him. Exactly. I hate when Bill speaks disrespectful. Yeah. He do all that tough talking. I mean, and he don't know who you know, where you from. Look, I went to college. I went to Cal Berkeley in Oakland. And I knew some of the thoroughest, baddest drug dealers out there right now. You know, I know he don't live in Oakland no more, but that's where he live in Vegas. So, you know what I mean? You never know who you know. Stop the leave it to boxing, man. You don't need to be disrespectful to people to try to be funny. You know what I mean? People think you're thorough. Then somebody pull up with you, pull up to you, you know, you're gonna have a problem. But it is no here, no there. No, it is what it is, man. But that's the reason I don't fuck with him. I don't dislike Haney though. I think Devin solid, but they talk like he is on a level I don't see. Man, we must got ESP. I don't see the level until you show me the level. He about to fight JoJo Diaz. Right now, JoJo Diaz what? A B- fighter. You know what I mean? With no pop, you know, a little bit of skill, even though he was a Olympian, you know what I mean? Damn, didn't know that about old Bill. Yeah, exactly. BF ain't put the video up. He took it down. He never want to put it up. She sells seashells on the seashore. Yeah, boss enthusiast. It's crazy, ain't it? I am from the Tidewater 757 area, Newport News, Virginia. So I am going to rock with the DMV fighters. Exactly. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Let me tell you, I'm born and raised here, Northeast DC. But I'm gonna rock with them, but if I don't fuck with the DC fighter, I don't fuck with the DC fighter. And some of them I don't fuck with. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I don't play no cut cards with nobody, man. You know, if you some trash, I'm gonna tell you some trash. If you out here partying, not working like you're supposed to, I'm gonna tell you, man. But in terms of the fight this week, y'all want to get some early predictions before we get off here? We got let's start with Devin Haney and JoJo Diaz. I say it's 60-40, Devin. What y'all think? Who y'all think? How y'all think the fight gonna go, man? I think gonna be a good fight, man. Devin should win. You know what I mean? He should win. But like I said before, JoJo Diaz already fought Devin Haney. And in terms of Gary Russell Jr. and Tevin Farmer. They all three of them fight alike. All three of them. Devin might move a little bit more. Devin move a little bit more like Tevin. Gary don't move that much. You know what I mean? Gary moves, but Gary got that pop. So that's just my opinion on it. You know what I mean? Devin unanimous decision. Boston enthusiast. Dante, 51-49 Haney. Yeah, that's about right, man. I think gonna be if Devin win, I think gonna be probably 7-5 Devin. You know what I mean? But how should he win? What do I'm trying to say? What way should Devin Haney win to make you guys say, okay, he impressed me? Because Gary Russell beat the shit out of JoJo. You know what I mean? So he gotta beat him worse than that to get my attention. Devin will win, but going to be tight. Everybody, exactly. But well, hey, Tyrone, you need to go tell that nigga get off Twitter, get off Instagram, call him out KAMBOSA and say I'm ready to fight. See, he pulling the TO. You know what I mean? He looking past, like KAMBOSA say, oh, he looking past JoJo. JoJo says, yeah, he looking past me. Well, we gonna see Saturday. So you know what I mean? I'm with Deontay on this one, man. You know what I mean? I just don't see it, man. So let's do the Tank fight. Tank and little baby Mike Tyson, Mexican Mike Tyson. Oh, man. Tank and Mexican Mike Tyson, y'all. Who y'all got, man? About Tuesday got Tank stoppers between what? 4 and 10. Oh, shit. Come on, Bob the Tuesday. You gotta be better than that, man. Stop the bullshit, man. Tank stoppers between 4 and 10. That's funny shit. Haney got one way to win. Move, use jab, and footwork. He ain't staying in the pocket. No, he ain't gonna stay in the pocket. But you know what? I think he'll stay in the pocket a little longer with JoJo because JoJo ain't got that pop. Because Lenoir had that pop, so he ain't gonna stay in there. But JoJo is a body snatcher. He tore Tevin Farmer ass up. He slowed that running down. You know what I mean? But I don't think JoJo just had the pop. He had the pop, but not that real pop to really get Devin attention, saying, "Oh, I really got to stay away from this motherfucker." So, but Devin need to make it a brawl. Not Devin. JoJo need to make it a brawl, but Devin too smart for that. Haney got one way to win. Okay, what's Tony saying? Tank unanimous decision. Damn, Tony. Tank unanimous decision. He ain't gonna knock the dude out. Okay. Tank 4-round stoppage. Destruction. Tyrone funny as shit. Destruction Cruz does not even have a puncher's chance. Hey, Tyrone, you ain't giving Mexican Mike Tyson a puncher's chance, man. Come on, man. You got to make some kind of prediction. You ain't giving Mexican Mike Tyson no kind of chance, huh? That's fucked up, Tyrone. Oh, man. Y'all funny as shit in here, man. Yeah, man. So, man, we got a good fights coming up. We had a good fight last week. We got good fights this week. Man, I tell you, man, the Boston God's been good. And look who want to come in late and give up his 2 motherfucking cents. You know what I mean? Oh,
what's up? What's up?
Oh, man, he laughing at these crazy motherfuckers, man.
What I missed, man? What I missed?
Man, he do that nigga. Our man in here, Tyrone in here tripping, man. You know, as usual, man.
What he talking?
Oh, Devin Haney and you know all this crap. T.O. a bum and all this. I was like, he ain't no bum.
He ain't no bum, man.
I keep telling these dudes. Name somebody who beat Nomo. Name somebody who beat Nakatana or whoever he fought.
And knocked out Comey in 2 rounds and won 2 rounds.
Name any fighter at 35 and 30 that did all that. That's you know what I mean.
Hey,
he just look.
Yeah,
he got psychological problems because of his father. You gotta get his father out the way, man. Because when he won, he went sky high, man.
Right. I think it's like this, man. Everybody be the victim of the moment. Yeah, he lost. KAMBOSA whooped his ass. But let's not get it twisted. He's a good fighter. He's fit. He was 14-0. He fit 14-1 now. I think the road is still still in good tact for him. He just got to get humble. That's it. He just had to get humble. He got to go back to the drawing board. You got humble. He had a whole lot of humble pie. I think he should move up to 140. If he's having a problem, like he said, and making 135, he needed a fresh perspective at 140. I ain't say go up there and fight the Lions. Get in there, get comfortable, get acclimated at 140. and the skies are still limit for him. I still consider him a top-notch fighter, man. He just lost. Yeah. And that's one thing that I want to talk about too, was like when the best fight the best, you can't judge the guy who lost. All you got to do is say he lost to a world champion. He lost to a good fighter. Kambosa is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to give him.
Nothing about him. Now they see he's a good fighter.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. We can't get caught up in the saying, well, he's a bum and this, that, the other. No, he lost. Kambosa was the better man that night, Saturday night. That's it. I don't think they make it seem like he just gonna fall by the wayside. No, he got humble, and hopefully it went through his mind, and he's saying, look, I need a fresh perspective and move on from it, man. That's what the greats do. The good fighters, they get amnesia of the last fight and they move on, man. That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. I mean, he needs somebody to talk to him, pull him aside, tell him he need to pray. He need to get all this toxic out, all the toxic out of his life, including his father. You know what I mean? Because his father's no good for him. Yeah. So you got to tell his father, you got to step back and just be a father and not a trainer. You know what I mean? I just need one to go the different way. You know, humble himself. You know what I mean? Because after that Loma fight, he thought he was God, Jesus Christ, Moses. He thought he parted the motherfucking Red Sea.
I was just about to say that. He thought he parted the Red Sea, man.
I mean, dude, God damn. I mean, he went off to the far north, man. Look, he might have been on that telescope they got shooting through the motherfucking orbits right now. That's how high he was, man.
He paid that $250 to go on that ride,
man. And now he's back down to earth. Like I told him, Lou, you can beat up this high. That thing know you crash down, baby.
Yeah.
And Kambosa crashed his ass down, brought him back to reality. Now he just got to refocus, man. Because ain't nobody in here gonna tell me he's a bum.
Nobody.
You're not gonna tell me he's a bum, man.
Yeah, I was riding home, man. I did that. I googled the joint, man. The joint popped right up. I said, I googled the rebuttal entertainment. It says, give him the rebuttal. That shit came right up. Boom.
I was listening.
I was listening, man, on the way home, and to hear him, this people say he's a bum. Nah, he ain't a bum, man. He far from a bum. He's far. I still wouldn't put Devin Haney past him at this moment. Devin Haney he on display this weekend.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, but he got a chance to fix that though. Devin Haney, if he get out here and dominate JoJo Diaz like everybody think he is.
But what domination can he do though, Lou? I mean, he got to beat him better than Gary beat him.
Yeah. Or somewhere hell yeah.
Somewhere like they about to stop it or something like that.
Yeah, because Gary beat him all rounds, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken, he beat
every single except maybe one or two.
I remember that fight, man. God damn. Man.
You know, but that's that still ain't gonna impress me, but I give him his props if he beat him like that, you know what I mean? But like Deontay said in here, man, I just don't see what everybody see about this dude, man. Not yet anyway, until he fight the echelons of fighters, man. How can you judge this dude? I don't give you the eye test, Lou. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Boston Dude say, yeah, I think Adrian Broner will fight again. Do you think Adrian Broner will fight again?
Yeah. I think he will.
Yeah, he'll fight again. He gotta get his shit together, leave them women alone.
What's up, Tony? He need to stop making them porn movies and shit. That's what he need to stop doing.
Exactly. That is what I said. He is a good, not great. Yeah. He's a good fighter. You know what I mean? But a lot of these guys put that dude on the pedestal, man. I would never call him a bum. You know what I mean? Okay. I need that Tank and Kambosa fight after he knocked this pit bull dude out.
Let's just say, okay, we got 2 fights coming up this weekend, right? Let's just say JoJo Diaz beat Devin Haney. It's possible. We seen this last weekend. We seen it. It's possible. And this is the same magnitude fight. JoJo Diaz can be great one night. That's all it takes. One night. So if that happens, I'm just curious of how that would shake up the already shooken landscape of 135, man.
Hey, Lou,
like,
hey, Lou, I don't think you was listening, Lou. I told these dudes here, if JoJo Diaz beat Devin Haney, man, the YouTube itself gonna give me a strike just for the shit I'm gonna say about it.
I already know that.
Man, because this dude is pissed. Man, he pulling a T.O. Talking about, yeah, Kambosa, man. You got a fight in front of you, and you talking about some Kambosa. That's that brash young shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. The older fighters ain't do that. You worry about what's in front of you, man.
Exactly.
Because when you say, okay, I'm next, that means that you overlooking the person in front of you.
And that's the same thing JoJo said today. So you overlook me. Okay, I see you. You know what I mean? And Lou, I'm gonna make a video about this tomorrow, and I made some good verbs today. Lou, what you think about this? Devin Haney, JoJo Diaz already fought Devin Haney, Lou.
What you mean?
He already fought Devin Haney.
He fought him in the amateurs?
No, he fought Gary Russell Jr. and Tevin Farmer.
Okay. Oh, you talking about like far skill-wise, boxing-wise?
All the same.
Yeah,
he fought Gary Russell Jr. and he fought Tevin Farmer.
So you saying that he's going to look at those tapes and it's kind of...
He already prepared for the shit that Devin going to do.
Yeah, as far as like cutting the ring off and just being up in them. Yeah, because you know Devin Haney gonna box. We already know that he gonna box. Mm-hmm. We know that.
Exactly. So him fighting Gary and him fighting Tevin prepared him for Devin because they're all the same fighters. They move around the ring
and they box.
They come in, pop, move back out. Gary got more pop than all three of them, I think. You know what I mean? Gary little got some pop. You know what I mean? To keep that shit off of you. You know what I mean? The only way Devin gonna stay in there because JoJo probably ain't got that pop that to keep Devin, make Devin say, "Oh no, I'm not going back in there." And he ain't got that annoying pop, but he got some. No, he got that pop. Devin like, "Oh, he got that pop. I can stay in here for a couple more seconds and swing with him, shit like that." But JoJo is a body snatcher.
Yes, he is.
You know what I mean? So I don't know how I'm gonna prepare, but that's why they get in the ring and swing, Lou.
That's what I love it. I love it, man. I said, man, let me jump on for a few, man, because I wanted to add my 2 cents to these 2 fights, man. Because as I was riding home, just looking at the videos, man, it's gonna be interesting. And if any fight will be an upset, I got JoJo Diaz and Devin Haney.
And Luke, can I tell you, man, you look real good in that rebuttal wear.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
And Deontay told, so who in here said they wanted to bet me a hat? I said, you ain't got to bet me no hat. You want a hat? Then streamlabs.com, Butter Entertainment merch. See that hat Lou got on? Look, it's one of the best selling hats, baby. One of the best selling hats.
Look, I like it so much, I didn't even take the sticker off yet. How about that?
So thank God, I really appreciated the merch is selling. Thank Boston Enthusiast. All the way from the UK winning the merch.
Yeah. And he had it on last night in the cold outside with the gear on.
That's right. And let me tell y'all again, y'all don't know, you're in your car, just say Spotify, the Butter Entertainment Podcast, it pops up. Say Google, the Butter Entertainment Podcast, it popped up. Or say, if you on iHeartRadio, the Butter Entertainment Podcast, it popped up. Like Cardi B said, we're going up, we're going up, we're going up, we're going up.
And while we on that topic, man, people coming in, you already in here, drop a like and subscribe, man. It helps the visual of the channel. So please, if you in here and you getting a cheap shot, you getting a look at us for free, hit the like and subscribe.
That's right, because man, Lou normally pay a motherfucker to look at us.
That's right. That's right. I charge what, $100 a shot. You get 2 minutes to look at me, and it's gone after that.
Oh shit. Man. Tyrone say fighters have to prove themselves to me. In my TC finally proved himself to me. Terrence Crawford. I ain't even talking about that motherfucker no more. Yeah, he did, and I gave him his kudos, Tyrone. I used to be on Crawford hard, but he stopped Sean Porter. It was a good fight, even though we can think of all kinds of shit, but I ain't gonna do it right now. Hey, he get his kudos. If he really want to get some kudos, beat Earl Spence.
There you go. That's the next test.
Hey, Lou, do you know this guy? He changed that mugshot, Lou.
Eric, what's up, baby? What's up with you?
He changed the mugshot, Lou. He ain't look like a jailbird no more.
He looked like a family man right now.
Yeah, Haney stock will drop, and I would have to say my eyes lied to me if he lose. Oh man, Eric say Gary evil ass shit. He like a bite-sized bug without the power. Devin ain't that mean.
Hey, look, it's the day, right? On my lunch break, right? I was looking at the highlights of the you know, the preparation for the Tank and Cruz fight. And one thing I noticed, man, was that they show this dude knocking everybody out, and not once they show a dude throwing punches back at him, man. You understand what I'm saying, man?
You must have been listening to the podcast. I damn sure told them niggas the same thing just now.
I ain't hear you say that.
I say, man, they showing him knocking everybody out in the highlight. They ain't show if he can take a punch or not, man. You know what I mean? Hey, to give a punch, you gotta be able to take a punch. So
exactly.
We see he can give them, but can he take them?
Can he take it, man? That's crazy. I was like, damn. Because, you know, sometimes when they do Tank, they show Tank, he got Santa Cruz was able to land some shots, and Tank kind of, you know, got his ass up out of there. But they show him taking some licks. And I'm like, Cruz ain't, it's just like he was out there with robots, just getting the best shots and he wasn't getting hit back. But I guarantee you this, that shit won't happen on Saturday, I tell you that.
Sunday.
Damn, yeah, Sunday. I ain't used to saying Sunday to fight, but yeah, Sunday, man.
Yeah,
he gonna get hit
Sunday. We're gonna see if he can take them motherfucking punches. But like I told him, I said, you never know, man. Because the people, you know, that third world countries, they hungry, man. They gotta feed their family, man. You know how much a win will make for this dude, man. You know what I mean? You know, the people all the way out there, El Salvador, all the motherfuckers, man. Shit, he gonna come in. Eat. Hey, look, he gonna come in there fighting like a pit bull, but he might leave with a poodle.
I just want to see a good fight, man. If anything that we learned last weekend with the KAMBOSA fight and Lopez fight, anything can happen.
Exactly.
Don't count your eggs before they hatch. Watch the fight, enjoy, and expect the unexpected. Because we know as time go on, we tend to forget that this type of shit happens all the motherfucking time. It's fights like this to remind us of it.
Look, that was Bam Bam. Bam Bam say, hell nah, man. That upset ain't happening. That was me trying to bet for that hat. Hey, Bam Bam, tell Light Skin to send you a hat, man. Yeah, tell that nigga send you a hat, Bam Bam.
Hey, look.
That nigga got hats everywhere.
We can let it's raining hats over here, baby.
Boston through to say, the merch is nice, made with good material. Definitely recommend. Yeah, I tell you, that's one thing I love about it. I love, you know, I love the material, man. This shit good as shit, man.
Yeah, it is. It ain't that cheap shit, man. I'm telling you, man, because that's the biggest fear. People be like, man, I get this shit, and this shit look like a damn fucking t-shirt or something. Nah, this is a t-shirt right here, and it's got that thick feel, that comfort feel, man.
Exactly. So
I hate to sound like a commercial, but this shit, man, yeah, this shit hit the light skinned dudes, man, so motherfucking smooth, boy. I'm telling you.
He's stupid, man. Eric say, what's good? I'm gonna get Butter a new nickname. It's coming. Oh, go ahead, Eric.
Oh shit.
So look, he talk all that shit about me. Now I say something, now he ready to give me nickname.
Oh shit.
He told me to give him a Keith Thurman hat with a ponytail flute in the back. Oh, go ahead with that bullshit, man. But yeah, Lou. We made some early predictions, Lou. What you think? Make some early predictions. Let me tell you what I said first. I said JoJo Devin. I said should be, if it go the way it should be 60-40 Devin. If that's the way it should be. Everybody say, you know what I mean? But people, that's close. People say it's gonna be close. So I said the Tank Cruz fight. I think I went overboard. I said
what you said?
80-20.
Yeah, I gotta calm down a little bit with the Tank and Cruz fight. I said 70-30. 70-30, 65-35 in that range right there. And with the Devin Haney and the JoJo Diaz fight, I want to say 60-40. That's what I'm going with. 60 Haney, 40 Diaz. Yeah, that's what I'm going. I'm gonna go with 60-40.
Why?
I just feel like you said, some of the things what you made, one of the main points of what you said is he's adapted to having to cut the ring off. That cutting the ring off for JoJo Diaz versus Haney is going to pay dividends if he's able to do it. That's got to be his key to winning the fight, because you can't catch up with a boxer if you don't cut the ring off. And I think if he's able to cut the ring off, that'll pay dividends for him. So 60-40, calculating that Diaz will be able to cut the ring off to a degree.
And that's what I said. He should be used to. He didn't always fought Gary. he done already fought Tevin Farmer. 2 movers he had to cut the ring off with. You know what I mean? So, you know, it ain't gonna be no difference. Devin might
Even
be a little
though
bit more fast,
right,
you know what I mean, shit like that, but it's all the same.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The technique is still the same. Cut the ring off. Be there when he get there. And not let him pop, 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 get out, pop, 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 get out, make it a long night for you as far as chasing him around. Even though Diaz didn't beat Russell, it's something that he can go back to and say, this is what I need to do. This is what I didn't do during the Russell fight. So let me get a game plan together for the same footwork type fighter and set up a plan and traps and make that work.
Exactly. And he could say, this is what I did to beat Tevin Farmer. I slowed him down, body shots, wore him down last ring. He wasn't moving that offer. He tried to stay there and bang. And I won the banging. You know what I mean? So that's exactly what he's going to have to do to slow Devin down. Because we are, like you said, Lou, we know what Devin's going to do. Pop, 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 out. Pop, 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 out. You know what I mean? Move around the ring, try to do the defense and all that shit. Pop, 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 out. And you know what I mean? If JoJo catch him and sting him a little bit, you know, he's going to hug him for like 2-3 rounds and shit like that.
He's got to be a great trap setter. Because if you look at that fight, Linares, when he fought Devin Haney, that punch he landed was a trap. If you look at that fight last week, he was setting it up for a couple of rounds, but Devin Haney was able to get out of it. That time before the bell rung, I think it was the 10th round it was, he landed it, but it was late in the round, so he wasn't able to capitalize on him hurting. So just say he's going to have to set the traps, man. He's going to have to set those traps.
Exactly, and his father gave him bad advice that round.
Yeah.
So Eric say Devin Haney by unanimous decision. Yeah. JoJo gets hit a lot, and Devin got a high work rate. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Devin got a high work rate. Gary Russell had a high work rate. Tevin Farmer little ass even had a high work rate. So JoJo should be paid. But y'all gotta look. JoJo got better and better each fight, man. You know what I mean? And he fighting for something, like you said. He just had that daughter. So all these guys having these kids, they got something to fight for, man. And he say that's what he's gonna hold on to. Like I said, Devin should win. I'm not gonna play devil's advocate. He should win, but you never know. Boston Enthusiast say Haney does have a knockout of the year award. Man, he fought A, B, C, D, E. He fought a L class fighter. Boston Enthusiast. Are you really gonna say that? Man, get out of here. Dante say I need a performance like Floyd against Gotti against JoJo. So you want him to stop the fight? I withdraw my pillow fist statement.
Hey, look.
Man, get out of here, man.
I'm just looking for a good fight, man. Devin Haney should win, but he got to impress me, Lewis. He got to impress me because, you know, you hear all the talk flooding the airways. He's got to look impressive in this fight. For me to keep him up in that upper echelon, you know, like I said, I'm 50-50 with the eye test type thing. I know you don't agree with that, but that's something that I hold on to a little bit. He's got to impress me. I got to see something like a Gary Russell performance where he's dominating. It was no doubt in my mind that he was on this level. If he don't knock him out, it's got to be like, damn, man, Diaz wasn't even on this level. And I got to see that for me to walk away and say, I put him up in the upper echelon with Tank and, you know, these other guys that we kind of view as the top 5 in this weight class. So he got to impress me, man. He got to impress me.
Yeah, so if he don't knock him out, he got to at least whoop his ass.
Exactly.
I mean, he got to beat him like he did Linares, but a little bit worse. Almost getting him up out of there.
Exactly.
Like I said, this dude, he's not God. He's not Jesus Christ. But Lou, he damn sure Moses. He Noah, Ark. You know what I mean? All the people in the Bible, that's who Devin Haney is to some of these dudes, man. You know what I mean? And I don't see how they say that because he hasn't fought anyone out there to show you that he's that bad of a man. So really, they really using the eye test with Devin Haney.
I'm 50-50 with it. Yeah, it's like this. Okay, let me ask you this. Is this JoJo Diaz his toughest competition yet?
I don't know. I think Gary Russell is his toughest competition.
No, I'm saying like
I don't know.
to this day.
On paper,
Okay.
I can't say until they fight. You know how it is.
Okay.
I can't say until they fight. On paper, yeah. But you know, in the ring, we're gonna see.
We're gonna see. And that's what I'm looking forward to, man.
Guess whose birthday that is?
Who?
It's Big Daddy's. My birthday.
Yeah. I already know that. I thought you was just like somebody else. We already know that.
I'm saying that to tell Eric and them, go buy some motherfucking rebuttal wear. You ain't even got to send me nothing. Just go buy some rebuttal, man. Or you can cash out me some Moet money or something.
Right. Or if you feeling froggy, come on down to the party on Thursday. We're gonna be at Tap. Taps ain't gonna be the same after Saturday. Goddamn, tell you that.
Maryland Taps. Oh, we gonna run that motherfucker. You can believe that.
It's gonna be like tap.
Yeah, I'm turning 32.
I like that. That was many moons ago, boy. I tell you.
So if you're in here, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. We really would appreciate it. You know what I mean? It really helped the show, man. You know what I mean? Because we supposed to have far more subscribers than we do now. If you go back and watch the videos, the whole world is watching, but you know they're not subscribing. So just hit the subscribe button. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. You know what I mean?
It don't hurt nothing. Man, look. They act like if they hit the button, their fucking finger gonna blow up or some shit, man. Just hit the fucking button. Shit.
Hey, look, maybe it's because, you know, if they hit the button, because I told them, that's how y'all better hit that button, because if you don't, when we get that yacht and we're moving on port, don't try to jump on the bandwagon, then it's going to be too late. I'm going to pull that motherfucker off. I hope you fall in the water, hit your ass with an elbow, and feed you to the shops. So that's what we doing, man. Eric say, if Devin was real smart, he'll look to get the team Cool Boy Steph got around him. If he wants to get prepared for the tank, Shakur and the guys up at 140. Man, that's the best thing Eric said all day, Luke.
Yeah, Eric, I agree with you 100%, Eric. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man, because sometimes it ain't the fighter, it could be the corner, man, because you got to understand, when you go to that next level, man, the small things that the trainers don't do show up and it end up causing you a fight, man. You look at Telefimo, his dad, Eric, and he didn't tell him anything. He just kept saying, go fuck him up. Okay, I know I got to fuck him up, but how do I fuck him up? Do I slide left? Do I slide right? He told him nothing. So having a corner that's able to calm you down and have you go back out there and execute, stay on the game plan and go out and execute it, that shit it's very important, man. So that makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. And Lou, what do I always say, man? What about Devin Haney corner?
They don't be telling them shit. It said his father be telling them some fucked up shit.
And he brought Tyson Fury as trainer in for what? If he's not gonna allow him to help train and teach Devin, you know what I mean? That's why Bill demoted himself before. Devin got him up out of there. You know what I mean? To bring new vision in there. But I guess Bill jumped back in there and say, look, I done taught my son this far. I'm going to take him to far west. But, man, I'm telling you, like Eric said, not 1,000% agree. When he started fighting the bigger fights, man, he better let the other guy talk to him. Because Bill, like, say, go get this motherfucker, Devin. I mean, you move around. He tell him the same shit every time, man. You got to do pop. That's all he do is jab. Tell him do something else besides jab. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just our opinion, you know. But hey, we just podcasting the journalists, Lou. You know.
That's right. That's what we know. We just giving our honest opinion of how we think it's going to play out.
Exactly. Eric say if Devin was real. Oh, okay. Well, we read that. Yeah, man. Dante say, Haney going to give a masterpiece performance for your birthday, Lou. I hope not.
Hey, Dante, look, guess what? And he gonna have to come right here and talk about it. But you know, me knowing this guy, he's a man of his word. He said if he dominates and look good,
let me dominate him better than Gary Washington. I give him his kudos, but he still ain't shit. Until he fights somebody, you know, better than Joe. There's a whole bunch of fighters better than JoJo. I mean, but you know, it is what it is.
I tell you what, Eric, you go get the barbecue sauce because it's to put it on his crow when he eat it.
that was Deontay.
Oh, Deontay, my
bad. Tony say, what Tony say? Tony say, I want what you drinking, Lewis. It's gone.
And that's why it's gone. When you hit an empty can, that means it's all the way down.
It's gone. That shit been gone. But Butter, if you had put our money on Killer Cam, I could have bought matching Keith Thurman hat for the whole family for my birthday.
We all would have been eating good.
Look, I had Lou, tell him. Didn't I have it?
He had it, but he went back and changed it.
I told them what to bet. Everything I told them. KAMBOSA, because I knew T.O. wasn't training. I told him to fit Cool Boys, Steph, and I told him to pick Gary Russell Jr. And I gave them the NFL games. All that shit came through. All of it. Why I changed that shit the last minute. And I tell you what to do. And I didn't even do normally I always tell people bet the underdog. Always put money on the underdog no matter what. If you know what I mean, you could have just put KAMBOSA for the win. It was plus 1,300. So that means $100 would bought you $1,300. You know what I mean? My stupid ass ain't need to do that. Eric, I got so much going on in my brain. Lou don't help me, Eric, man. Lou don't help me do nothing. Eric, all this motherfucker do is work with fat ass, come home late. He don't send me no advice or nothing. Eric, my mind is fucked up, Eric.
He's like, my head about to explode.
Man, oh God, man. Yeah, we could have went to Cancun, man, for a month, 2 months. All that motherfucking money we would have won.
I could have told my boss, man, look, get up off my back. I need a vacation. Shit. Get up off my back.
Boston students say, Haney working with Ben. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ben Davis. Ben Davis too. But Ben Davis don't get in the ring. That's because Bill Haney times up everything. He go in there, he don't even really let Ben Davis talk or nothing, man. And that's gonna be his demise right there. Watch what I tell you.
It might not show up this fight, but it'll show up when he get up there and start fighting the Tank Davises and the Telefimo. Because make no mistake about it, Telefimo lost to KAMBOSA, but he ain't lost his game. I think he like I said, he got humble. And guys like that, man, when you fight them, you gotta have your A shit. You gotta have your shit in order, man. If not, you're gonna get knocked out.
And I'm telling you now, I say it again. Y'all heard it on the Rebuttal Entertainment. If it's a second fighter besides Rolly Romero that Gervonta Tank Davis don't like, it's Devin Haney. I'm telling y'all. Telling you what I know. And all I can say is Bill Haney gonna be like this. Throw in the towel. Motherfucking towels gonna be flying like this, Luke. Throw in the towel.
He gonna be grabbing all people's towels. Throw that shit in there. Throw that shit in there.
We pulling the motherfucker Sean Porter. I mean, what Kenny Porter up in that motherfucker throwing that towel in. He said, I like Devin, but you got to see his peers. Shakur had 2 #1 pound-for-pound fighters as his mentor. Devin Haney don't even know how to punch correctly. He don't have the punch rotation. Hey, you better be quiet, man. You know BF was just in here.
Oh, he was in?
Yeah, he was in here. You know what I mean? Shit, you so right, Eric. Yo, man, I'll tell you, man, they think this dude. Lou, how can the dude get so much attention and remember, I read off the people he fought, Lou. So, like I said again, they giving this motherfucker the eye test of America.
That's what the fans do, man. That's what they do.
America, man. So his eye test is better than Terrence Crawford eye test.
Basically, based upon the fans, and it's like this. That's what fans do. They love something so much that they're willing to make it bigger than what it is. Like I said, I don't hate Devin Haney, but I'm on the mindset of show it. Show it. If they're saying it, if your fans are saying it, then I need to see it. Maybe I need to see it, but then I might become a fan. But until I see it, I can't put you in that box that these other people are putting you in. You a good fighter? Yeah, of course he is. He's a great talent. But I want to see what you are against the upper echelon. I think that's fair. I think it's fair, man. And, we're podcasters, so we're going to bring it the way we're going to bring it. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. I don't care if nobody say it. Until I see it, I can't say it. I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I totally agree, man. I totally agree, and that's what I've been saying ever since, man. The best need to fight the best. I'm not gonna sit here and say you the baddest man on the planet, everybody ducking you and all this stuff. I don't care about what they say. They ain't want to fight for this belt, why they didn't want to do this, why they didn't want to do that, until they fight, get in the ring each other. I'm not gonna say anything. You know what I mean? You got to get in the ring and fight this guy. You got to fight that guy. You know what I mean? People kill Tank about his opponents. You know what I mean? Like what Tyrone did earlier. You know what I mean? But is any other fighter daring to be great?
Nope. You know, not that I've seen. To move up 2 weight classes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he moved up and fought Mario Barrios. That fought. They go, well, he's nothing. He was a little pay. Okay, well, what the fuck did Canelo do? You want payday? He did the same motherfucker. So don't be wishy-washy here, because the Rebuttal Entertainment is only going to speak facts.
We're going to call that shit out.
We're going to call that shit out.
Right. And I'm going to tell you this, man. I had a guy I delivered to Loton Doc, right? He told me today, he said, man, I've been checking your channel, man. He said, man, it seems like both of y'all don't like Devin Haney. I said, look, he made it seem like we both are always like agreeing with each other. No, we don't always agree with each other. We got different visions, but the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And we agree on stuff that makes sense. So I told him, I said, look, man, tell me. I said, look, tell me who has Devin Haney fought that stands out, that's even anywhere near Santa Cruz or bars. Show me. And he was like, I said, dude, I said, I'm not saying I hate him. I'm just saying, show me the money. And that's what Devin Haney got to do. In all fairness, he got this weekend fight to show us.
My fault, I muted myself.
Oh, okay.
Exactly, man. I'm totally with you on that, man. You know, I keep telling people they gotta fight good fighters, man. You can't just say this guy is this and this guy is that if they're not fighting the best fighters possible. And I will call that ass out anytime, Lou, with that shit. That's how you set them up. You know what I mean? They'd be like, yeah, Tank ain't fighting nobody. He ain't fought nobody. You know, then I'll be like, yeah, but Tank dared to be great. He moved all the way up to 140 to fight the champion up there. You see how big that dude was. It was like Godzilla fighting Mothra, the caterpillar. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how big he towered. And then they'd be like, oh no, he ain't there to be. I said, well, what the fuck Canelo do?
Chickened out.
It's the same thing, Lou.
Yeah,
Canelo went up
the different weight class
and fought the guy up there. So that's how you set them up. You know what I mean? They think they're doing something, but that's how you set them guys up, man, with that shit, man. What Eric say? When I heard Bill say do a Floyd in the ring, I was like, he got to go. Oh, hey, man, I missed a whole bunch of tweets listening to that shit there, man. Oh, man. Let me see who was there. Eric said, I like Devin, but when you got to see his... Okay, I read that. Bob Stewart say Ben is young, but he is a good coach. There's never a bad word said about from all of the boxing guys. Yeah, Tyson Fury said he's a good coach. He just needs something different. That's why he went to the Crunk Gym. He wanted to be more aggressive. Tyrone said, when I heard Bill say to do a Floyd in the ring, I was like, he got to go. I told you, man, that's gonna be Devin demise right there. Watch what I tell y'all. Y'all gonna come back on here and say, Butter, you right. Deontay said, I thought I was the only one that thought Haney punched funny. Damn, I'm gonna have to look at him, see how he punched. He punched funny, Lou?
Who that?
Haney.
Nah, I think he got a good punch.
Let's go watch, man, because this is the second guy that said he punched funny.
Yeah, I'm you know what? I'm gonna watch him again. And if he punches funny, I'll be the first one to tell you do.
Boston Thuder say crazy how much Sean Porter stock went down after the fight. It wasn't a terrible performance. Yeah, but he made his own stock go down, Boston Thuder, when he told him. And me and Lou got inside people. The dude didn't train. And how can you not train for Terrence Crawford? you know what? He wasn't motivated for some reason. You know what I mean? I think he wanted to cash out. You know what I mean? He didn't tell his father, but his father knew because they say he didn't train Friday, third Friday, Saturday, something like that. He didn't train on them days. So that's probably what, got it done, man. And like Earl Spence said yesterday when they interviewed him, he said Sean was mentally gone already.
So that's why I stopped prop, because I thought he did. I thought he fought good. Yeah. I just thought that he lost to a better guy that night.
Me watching this stuff for so long, man. That's why I told Lou when the fight was over. I said, Lou, he didn't fight good. Y'all look at it, but I imagine fights when he fighting other fighters. I go back, like I said, I put them fights. I go back and watch Sean Porter when he fought Keith Thurman. Sean Porter when he fought Earl Spence. Them was good fucking fights. That was Sean Porter at his best. He was relentless. He didn't give up. He was coming in no matter what. You know what I mean?
Man,
he was out there trying to box a little bit, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Going there,
he was getting picked off. Yeah. And he was getting picked off.
And I'm saying, but he didn't do that to get picked off, Luke. You know what I mean? I'm like, go in there and throw them wild ass haymakers, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? But he didn't, Luke. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. He said Devin pushed his punches and throw all shoulder. That's why he tore his shit last time. I want Dev to succeed. Bill needs to stay in his lane instead of flashing money. Invest in the best corner possible. Exactly, man. Exactly. And that's what everybody who really know. That's why sometimes, man, I'm telling y'all, I get mad as a podcaster. Now we're journalists. I get mad at some of you guys that be in these comment sections. And y'all agree with everything the podcasters say. You know what I mean, on that podcast, just to get on their good side. Me, y'all know I don't give a damn if you agree with what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it regardless. You know what I mean? But going to a lot of these podcasts, the people that on these shows, man, they agree. They are like they're scared to disagree with the guys. You got a few in there that disagree with some of the podcasters. You know what I mean, Lou? I mean,
yeah, I don't want no yes man. If light skinned Lou say something, Eric, whoever out there listening, boxing enthusiast, call me out on the shit, and we can go back and forth.
That's right.
That's it.
But some of these shows, man, they agree. How is that helping the channel if you agree with everything they say? You know what I mean? And they say, look, a lot of people say they want wrenches. I ain't giving out no motherfucking wrenches to nobody. You know what I mean? But you know what I thought about it? I'm going to give wrenches to the guys that been hanging in with us since we first started.
Exactly.
And that Eric
from the beginning.
Boston enthusiast, Tony, Dante, and people like that, man, Tyrone. Other than that, them newcomers ain't getting no wrenches. You know what I mean?
You got to work for that wrench. You hear what he said? You got to work for it.
That's just me, man. But I'm just different, man. I'm just different. Dante say, I agree, Eric. Yeah, exactly. Bill Haney some shit. I fuck around, but I keep it a buck.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man. Of course you do, man. But that's all we ask for, man. I'm like J.A. say he was in who he say he was in Blue Blood joint and they blocked him because he. Let me tell y'all something. Bottle Entertainment, Lewis Marbury would not block anybody.
What you gonna do to him? What you gonna do to him?
Unless you start putting spam and all that, all that other stuff. You can do all that stuff in that comment section, stuff like that. I will put a link in that motherfucking comment section and tell you, hit it. And if you don't hit it, now that's when I'm gonna block. Because if you say something and you say it in the comment section, you can come in here and say it live on TV. And if you don't say it, I block you. I don't give a fuck.
Block.
If you can say it in the comment section, that's something crazy and personal and all that stuff. You can come in here, hit that link, and see. I'm not gonna give you a chance. I ain't even gonna get the wrenches a chance. I'm blocking you. Period. I don't need you here. You can voice your opinion on the comment section. Come voice it right here in front of me. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem reading your ass. Salute at Dante Hall. Boston through to say, life too short to be serious all the time. Exactly.
Yeah, we have fun, man. We spit facts. We speak our mind, and what we always have fun in doing the same. Doing that. We have fun.
And saying that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by end of next year.
That's right.
100,000 subscribers. Then we can really go on that yacht, that cruise. You know what I mean? We can send Boston enthusiasts a ticket to come to the U.S. But long as that new variant ain't out there.
Yeah, I'm about to say we're gonna have to check that COVID calendar, see where that shit is at. Make sure you bringing nothing over here.
And let me give y'all this little butter right quick. People talking about these fighters need to go for the belts and all that stuff. Let me give y'all something. Let me just picture this. Y'all know they just mentioned a new variant might be here or in Africa, and they're trying to stop it from coming here. Right? So you's a fighter. You got to think about that. Do I want to go fight for little money for this belt, or go fight for big money to hold fans in case another COVID breakout and I don't fight for another 6 months or a year?
I'm going with that money. I'm gonna be like a bear. I'm gonna hibernate, get my money up and get ready for the storm. Because It's a possibility that shit happen, man. I'm just for the money anyway, man. I mean, boxing, everybody got their own vision. Like I think somebody said yesterday, you could be remembered as a legend or whatever. Yeah, you can be remembered as a legend regardless. If you win your fights, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That go hand in hand.
Exactly, man. And I tell people all the time, why would I care about fighting for Devin Haney's belt and you give me 1.5 or 2 million when I can go somewhere else and make 6 million?
I'm going with the 6.
Where you going, Lou?
I'm going with the 6.
Where you going, Eric? Where you going, Dante? Where you going, Boston Thule? Where you going, Tyrone? You going with the 2 just to get the green belt, and then COVID coming, you gonna have that friend. You gonna have to pay the sanctioning fees. You got the 1.5, so you might walk away with maybe 600,000. You got to pay every man.
What's the percentage on that on the fees for the belts?
I don't know. Don't nobody know. I gotta see, man. I'm gonna Google that shit one day. What amount of sanction fees do they pay on these belts?
Yeah, we got research to do, fella, because I've been thinking about that shit all day, man. I'm just curious of what the percentage is on them sanctioning fees. Does it make a difference? No, go ahead.
Eric say, I'm cool with blue and red. He always show love. I'm a man. This ain't G Unit. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
I know that's right, Eric. All that 50 Cent shit, man. He broke G Unit up with that bullshit.
Oh man, who is red though? Who are you talking about?
I don't know. I know who the blue is, but I don't know who the red is.
He said, "Run me my money." Oh man. That's what I am saying. KAMBOSA, take that tank money. Exactly.
Yeah.
If they offer KAMBOSA that money, guaranteed KAMBOSA tells, well, Devin Haney still talking about the winner of the Devin Haney JoJo fight. Oh no, I'm going to fight Tank. You know what I mean? I'm going to take the 6 million. You can have that 1.5 and that green belt. That green belt ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? This 6 million. Don't be Tevin Farmer. Don't be Tevin Farmer. That's all I'm going to say. Go look at that video I made about Tevin Farmer. Yeah, don't be Tevin Farmer. Thought he was worth more than what he was, and now he's worth shit. He can't even get a fight.
Take that money.
He can't even get a fight, man. So, do what's best for you and your family, man. Them belts ain't going nowhere. Legacy, you are, like Lou said, you can get legacy, man, but you can't get money. You know what I mean? Especially if it ain't coming in clean. Nowadays, boxers fighting 1 to 2 twice a year. They barely fighting twice a year.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's warming up back to 3, but it's got to get there first, right? As we span now, it's two fights per year.
And just think, my boy ain't fought in almost 3 years now. Keep coming.
Just thinking about that shit, man. Damn.
But lucky for him, he made 9 or 10 million. It's like a fight. See, you go for the money. Just in case situations happen. You know what I mean? It's not that hard, fellas. I mean, I don't know what some of y'all dudes be thinking. Y'all be listening to these dudes, man. Keep thinking, y'all think they be thinking these belts the most prestigious things in the world, man. You know what I mean? I understand you want to be a champion. Money. I'm going to get that money. That championship ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? You can take that belt home with you. How much is it worth?
Shit, ain't worth nothing to me if they ain't making me no money. If that shit taking money from me, shit, I do without that shit. Man, Floyd laid the blueprint, man. He laid the blueprint.
Oh, man. Eric said Tank ain't going to Australia. Shit, here you go. But why should he go? Here you go. Why wouldn't he? You know what I mean? He really make money there. Shit, this thing Australia,
And pay-per-view.
Shit, here go. Earth say
Shit,
3
sign
years.
me up.
Bottom through to say between 10 and 30,000 sanctioning fees, any sort of title fight, according to the WBC. So so you paying 30,000. Is that a month?
That per fight? I think he's saying it's per fight. Yeah, I think it's per fight.
Shit, 30,000 per fight. And how much is the other ones? You know what I mean? You got all the belts.
IBF. Who's that? Daryl Peoples. What's one Daryl Peoples? Is IBF?
The IBF, the WBO, the WBA.
And the WBA, yeah. I'm pretty sure all of those fees are standard throughout all divisions.
I don't know. They might be. I don't know if they're different. Dante say, hell, if KAMBOSA could beat Tank, WBC would make him his own belt.
Right.
Hey, and that's funny too. They'll make you your own belt and you still got to pay sanction fees for that. Or they'll just give him two. Here, this is the championship belt. This is your own belt. Put that in the closet, but I still want my money, champ.
Right.
Hey, Mr. Suleiman be pimping these fighters, man. He be pimping. They don't realize, Lou, he be pimping these dudes, man. I swear, man. But look, man, if y'all in the house, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. We on Spotify. We on Google Podcasts, man. We on iHeart Radio. All you got to do if you drive and say Google Rebuttal Entertainment Podcast. And it'll pop right on us. You can take us home with you, share us with your loved ones and all that.
Exactly.
Shit.
I ain't gonna lie. When I did this shit for the first time today on the way to home, right? I said, Google. I said, give me Rebuttal Entertainment. Man, that shit popped right up, but I play that shit all the way home, man. That shit smooth though, man. That shit is smooth.
So that's just showing we growing up a little bit. We growing up. We just ain't up but one way to go, baby, and that's up, man.
That's
and
up.
We appreciate everybody for coming in, give your analogy of the fight Monday, man. You know, Tuesday tomorrow. Y'all want to come in? How many think? It's totally different about this boxing now.
PSA announcement. If you come in tomorrow, just know it's adult contents. We don't want you to come in tomorrow and thinking we talking uppercuts and jabs when we talking booty, dick, and ass.
And relationships.
Exactly. I don't want you guys to get sideswiped. So when you come in tomorrow, know that it's relationship, grown folks talk. How men think at 8:30.
Exactly, man. That's what we talking about. And y'all be surprised. That's like the #1 show. Because they love to talk about sex, baby. And see, that's what we talking about right there. How men think. You know what I mean? That's what we talking about tomorrow. And that's what it is, man. But Wednesday, what we doing Wednesday, Lou?
Man, we got my man, young T.Y. Tyreek Irby coming on the show Wednesday, man, at 8:30. He got a fight. Man, he's the next best thing, man. He got a fight coming up February the 19th at the Maryland Live. Tyreek Irby. Call him Young T.Y., the light-skinned assassin. That's my nickname for him. I'm going to let him know tomorrow. That's what I call him. But, yeah, he's going to be on the rebuttal. He's going to talk about his next fight and up-and-coming fights is coming up. So I look forward to it, man.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we doing big things over here, man. We doing big things, trying to keep, you know, underwater. They can't keep a man down for long, Lou, but I tell you what, Devin Haney lose. This channel going to be blocked for about a week.
Man, look. Hey, Eric, Dante, J.A., if you still guys boxing it through, if you still out there listening, I need y'all help. I need y'all to give me some money so I can buy a muzzle big enough for big fella. Because we're going to need a muzzle on this motherfucker if that happens, boy. I'm telling you.
Man, I'm going on every channel. I don't go on nobody channel but BF and Boxer Voice. I'm going to everybody channel. I'm going on all of them. And I'm not even subscribed to them. I'm going on them because they all love this guy, man. You know what I mean? And they're going to block me.
Right.
Oh, man. Tony say, sex sells, baby. Sex
yes,
sells.
It does, Tony. It does. Sex sells.
Yes, it does, man. But, yeah, man, thank everybody for coming in. We really appreciate another good day, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate the love and affection from everybody. And if you listen to this joint on any podcast, tell everybody. Tyrone, go to the podcast and follow the Rebuttal Entertainment on Google, on Spotify, on iHeart Radio. You can listen to us going home, man. You know what? And if you're with the woman, say Google Butt Entertainment, scroll down and hit the How Man Thing joint, and you can listen to your woman and your wife, wherever you're going, and she gonna be like, "Ooh, did they say that?"
Yeah, exactly. And then you end up being in the car, you end up arguing because y'all have different views and
different
like, I thought he was. And then you be in that joint arguing like shit.
I will do that, my guys. Yeah, man, we really appreciate it, man, because it can't go nowhere but up, champ. But yeah, tomorrow, How Man Think, Wednesday, we got an interview with nice up-and-coming amateur fighters, man. I mean, they love us, man. They love us, and we're gonna do what these big podcasts won't do. We're gonna interview the little guys, man, and the big guys too. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm still waiting on Leonard Ellerby to get back with me. I'm gonna have to go back to Mayweather Promotions, send him a message. You know what I mean? See if we can get our interview, man. But it is what it is. But like I said, thank everybody for coming in, man. We really appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on your way out. And the 20 or 30 people who's listening and didn't chime in, hit the like button if you don't mind. We really would appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe, and we will appreciate it. And we might send you a hat.
Hey, look, send them one of these right here.
We will send you a REBUTTAL Entertainment hat, man. So
that's right.
We talk to you guys later, man. Peace.
All right, peace.